Are we live?
I think we're live.
We're live. So we get drunk. So we smoke weed. We're back. We're live. We got in there for the first pitch. The 0-1 to Jaron Durant. Welcome to Swinging at Piss. We're back. We were preempted by the Leafs. Who cares about what happened last night? They'll win Game 6. We're live for Game 2 of this Red Sox Blue Jays series. I've been shitting water out my ass all day long and all night, but I said, no, Riley. We are not canceling the stream tonight. We are still going to drink Guinness. And, it's cliche to say, but sometimes the old adage cliche can be true. This is my flu game of streaming live.
It's so true.
On Swinging to Piss. Are we live, you?
Just making sure.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be updating, but whatever.
So we get drunk.
So we get drunk.
So we smoke weed.
Yeah, we're live.
All right, good. We're live. Yariel Rodriguez in the opener spot. The old the scouter. They just said to Y-Rod today. They said just pork it back like you're coming in for a save situation. We want high velo. We want you striking motherfuckers out left and right. And so they're going to see what he can do and then bump into a bulk. They called up Casey Lawrence. He had a cup of coffee with the Jays. He's been with the Jays a little bit. Comes up yesterday. I looked at him in the pen warming up. I was sitting right where the Jays bullpen is yesterday. Very nice seats, by the way, yesterday. Got him on the old Game Time.
Okay.
But anyways, we...
Shout out to our friends again.
Yeah, I'm looking for a little sponsee. But it was funny watching Casey Lawrence. It's like, wow, he's finally back with his team. How does he... He's just gone the next day. Like, go fuck yourself, dude. Yeah. He was in a mop-up role. But, yeah.
Oh, okay. What's the piss parlay today?
Don't put me on the spot for that. I got nervous last time.
It's not me asking.
By the way, if anyone's, I think everyone in this group would be if wants to be, but join the Entourage Playboys. Beat the streak. That's a public group. That could really take off.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
We were thinking about doing a little $20 buy-in, so the winner would get $200.
Oh,
so that's pretty juice. Could be you, could be any of us.
And 1 year Patreon subscription.
And a leadoff walk to Jaron Durant. Did you hear about the controversy on Sunday, was it? Some guy in Cleveland was like, you should have fucking killed yourself when you had the chance. And he tried to go after him. He was restrained by a bunch of people.
Seems like a nice guy.
He got a little post-nase.
Yeah. Seems like a nice guy.
Right, he got a little post-nase drip. Right, we're both sick as fuck right now. We got the vid, we got what?
Yeah.
Are you clean or?
No, it's all over the mic.
Okay. Yeah, but so anyways, he went to attack him. And Jaron Durant talked about his thought about wanting to commit suicide on the Netflix doc. Yeah. So it's like a whole thing. But and he, the guy that said that's obviously a cunt. That's a shitty thing to say to anyone.
He seems nice.
No, the guy who said that.
Yeah.
The guy. You met him? The guy that got banned from every ballpark?
So when he gets drunk.
Yeah. So when we smoke weed.
So when he smokes weed. Somebody told the guy he should kill himself.
Yeah, that's the third verse.
Yeah,
they're like, maybe take that one out.
Yeah. Who's that? Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah. I think it's a Wiz. Yeah. Featuring Snoop, I believe. So we get drunk. So we get weed. So we tell a fucking Red Sox to fucking.
Do you think just our scream has the reactant ad, or do you think that's everybody's?
That's not even a batter's eye. They just put a giant reactant. You need some reactant right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Targeted.
Anyways, so he bravely said that he wanted to kill himself or whatever, fought through it. That's cool. That's great. But you had to expect some drunk idiot somewhere on the road is going to say some shit.
Yeah. It's fuel. That's why I don't do.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that what I desire.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
If you're gonna go out there in the world and say, I thought about killing myself, you're gonna have to have a fan saying, you should have done it, pussy.
And by the way, I've heard way worse doing comedy at a Barry sports bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've heard get off the stage, faggot, kill yourself.
Yeah,
I was 24 and sparkly eyed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did that make me want to kill myself? No, only my own head wants me to make my kill myself.
Plus, it's Barry culture. You don't want to go there and tell them how to live their lives. That's their culture. That you're a guest.
Oh, so what? We get drunk. Jesus Christ. He was on the move too. He can fly. And he's going home. You're out, buddy boy! You are out! So what? We get drunk.
Almost got some nice hair there.
You do not run an Addison Barger, you stupid fuck. Did you not get the scouting report?
That's awesome. That was awesome.
That's not. Yeah, you don't run on this motherfucker. What are you doing? I love it. I mean, it's the first inning. You want to be aggressive. He can fly, but you do not. You got to. The cannon of Addison Barger is not to be fucked with.
Trying not to make jokes right now.
It's a comedy show.
I got a couple on the.
Put it in the
No, I think they're.
Well, have a couple Guinness. We'll see. Yeah.
Just beer one.
Yesterday, the people were heckling him like, "Hey, Dan, want a loony dog?" You're allowed to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got me through some tough times mentally, these dogs. That was insane.
Yeah.
But, let's give it up for Planters, by the way. What a great, but the three, the relay there, to Bo, to the heads up, to the
Planters.
tag. Yeah, get up to Planters. Let's get up to Mr. Peanut.
He's like 100, right?
Remember they were going to do Mr. Peanut's funeral for a Super Bowl ad?
Yeah.
And then something happened. There was like an actual mass casualty, and they're like, we shouldn't do that. Mr. Peanut needs to live.
Yeah, they let him live.
It was like Vince McMahon faking his death, and then Chris Benoit killed his family, and he had to come out like, I'm not dead. That was Planters for like a mass shooting that occurred.
Yeah.
It was like the Pulse nightclub. It was like a week later.
Fuck yeah, Michelin Man did a Pulse nightclub.
Yeah. That was the Pulse nightclub. I mean, that's obviously not funny, but what was funny about it is ISIS taking responsibility, and then the guy's like, it was gay, and he's like, well, no, we're not this thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't us. We are not gay.
Yeah.
No. Are we balked?
That's bullshit.
Or what?
That's what I would have said. If I was a manager, I would have done this. I would have said, huh? What?
Yeah, what is...
Get it.
We were talking about the Planters, man. We're getting into...
No,
I think he
we're
balked here, right? Oh, yeah. That's a fucking balk.
I don't know. Whatever. That's just stupid. I don't know.
Yeah.
Get rid of that shit.
The thing is, if you did, the floodgates would be insane, right? A pitcher
I
every
guess,
second
yeah.
would
But
be like,
still.
I guess with the pitch clock, though, take it out. It's probably a safety thing, too, right?
Sometimes I kind of don't know what the fuck they are. Like, I don't.
Oh, the variables change.
It's so dumb.
Yeah. But you did start his motion and stop and then started.
I get it, but if you shift a little bit, does that count?
But not what the doctor ordered. This team's in the pits of hell lately.
Yeah, it's not good.
It felt like when we went to the game last day, because although the Blue Jays got their tits slapped around, I'm just going to remember the amazing Varsho catch, and then also Vladdy went yard center field. So, oh God, baby, right on the beauty tone sign.
Oh God,
but that ain't so beautiful to me, Alex Bregman. His dad's running for governor as a Dem.
Yeah, well,
that's a.
I like pizza too.
Yeah,
I like going to.
Jesus, this is not the the Swing the Piss is gonna go down to the pits of hell with this team this year. It's gonna be a rough one, but the gambling will then start. The gambler will take over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, we've been offered to do national games on Barstool.
Swinging a parlay.
They put the fucking Wally, their mascot, on. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
How someone has a cold sore and they all get it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah, that's how I think.
Yeah, you think about the germs going around in the dugouts.
I thought about that during COVID when they would shake hands. Like, you're going to risk it. Don't. What a weird time. It's funny that they implemented the 7th inning games for the double headers during COVID, just in case, because those extra 2 innings, it could be a super spreader event for the players.
We got some positivity in the chat.
We got some positive. Yeah, we're positive vibes only. We're a positive vibe chat. I mean, it's a positive vibe show. Yeah. It's a nice play by Bo Bichette. Holy shit. It's only 2-0. It's the first, and I ain't seen no fucking clock. I ain't seen no bell. Right? So it's 2-0. Willier Abreu coming to the dish. Not ideal spot for Y-Rod if we wanted to put you a lights out, high leverage spot, but
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
What the fuck are you going to do?
He should have wear his big chain.
I know. Chains matter.
You should wear the big one.
But I am sick, folks, but I'm still going to drink because not drinking would be insane, right?
I blinked and half my beer's gone, so I don't know. I'm clearly not doing that badly.
Yeah. You're doing great. Well, it's medicine, for the folks.
Yeah. Dr. Guinness, MD.
Yeah, Dr. Ginn, medicine woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that? Dr. Quinn, Dr. Ginn. Didn't go to Humber, the self-taught. You know what I mean? Oh, man. What a week, right?
Whatever. I won't click every button.
We'll figure it out on the break. Yeah. My favorite... Let's do a poll. What's your favorite button? Mine's currently is the Hulk Hogan. The kids turn me on. Hulk Hogan out of context saying he's attracted to children is pretty funny.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest.
I like... what do I like?
I got a bunch of new ones I want to put on there. I got one where it's like, I said, Chaz, man, tell me your beer idea. When he's on Pat McAfee promoting his dumb bullshit beer.
I like...
Which, by the way, if we get access
D6 is pretty good.
Could you imagine us drinking real American beer on this? That would be a treat.
We gotta get
real Canadian beer.
Our friends at IC Light.
Oh, yeah. Icy Light is a hidden gem.
Yeah.
I would love that. That's a strike. The fuck you going out? They caught plenty of the corner. It did.
It did. Yeah.
It fucking
Agreed.
did.
We're a homer broadcast.
Well, they did catch it though. Lucas Giolito's making his season debut, so hopefully he gets his tits slapped around.
Awesome.
I got Vladdy in the beat the streak tonight. I went a little homerism.
I haven't filled it out yet, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'll get in there. I'll start moving.
I got him and I got Kyle Tucker. A little double down action. All right.
Hi.
Something that's cool to me is that home hardware is locally owned and they're generally Canadian. You know what I mean?
I think that is also something that's
important.
Cool. I think that's also something that I also think that's cool.
Will, you're a Abreu, you son of a bitch. So we get drunk. Marty's circling like a shark, or Walter's circling like a goddamn shark right now.
Yeah, he's a predator. He's a predator locked in your home.
He's got the predator vision.
Yeah.
The heat sensor.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Man, this is not what you want. A Sweet Pete visit first inning.
No.
You'd hope Yariel would give you 2 lockdown innings and you put a bulk guy in and you get the bats going.
Yeah, it's been
a rough stretch for the fellas in blue.
Yeah.
It hasn't been. Bowden got his tits slapped around last night. We love him. We want the best things for him, but it was.
I thought it was going to be a nice April.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a not nice April.
Well, it's the toughest schedule they have all year. Was April.
Yeah.
So it only gets better than that. Whatever you take that for.
There you go.
But when they, and fuck the Red Sox, we never know. We went with a couple of pals last night, and this pal that went was really locked into the Red Sox aforementioned docu-series on Netflix.
Yeah.
And she said to me, if you finish that 10-part series, you're going to be a Red Sox fan. I was like, no.
I don't think so.
You could, what the fuck? My thing is that you could have took any team and she probably would have been like, oh, that's endearing. I like them. She could have been a Royals fan if it was
for
that.
sure. Yeah.
You know
I don't like that as. I mean, I don't think it's really for us necessarily.
Yeah, sure. It could be fine. I'll watch Soda too.
That F1 show, everybody went crazy. Everyone loves fucking F1. I don't know. I'm sure it's a good show.
Is that Lewis Hamilton shit or what?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a nice drop.
I thought you would be into it because you're a sports guy.
No,
I started watching the Pete Rose documentary. Is pretty good.
I'm sure that I would watch. Yeah, that I would watch. No, I don't know. I don't like cars going fast. They're all like good.
I don't like auto racing in general. That's fucking retarded.
Billionaire killed kids who like fucking. I don't know. Like, do like Karate Kid shit and like react really fast to like catching a pencil in the air or some shit.
You give a shit about the Kentucky Derby or not?
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Midgets slapping horses.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean,
plus you don't have to. You just go and you're like, I like soup and sandwich, and you just like act confident. You're like, I just know it today. You don't have to have any knowledge at all.
Marcy's Desire.
Then you watch Republicans get fucking wasted.
Yes,
and it's
a bunch of rich cunts with those weird hats.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome. Yeah. Anyway, and plus it's only 30 seconds long.
Yeah, the build-up's crazy.
F1's like, holy, watch it all fucking year. You're supposed to care.
See what Vladdy just tried to do right there? Psych him out. He backed and went past him, just in case.
Yeah. He's tricky.
It's baseball IQ, motherfuckers.
He's having fun out there. They need a break.
Yeah. 500 milli. Have some funny.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
Huge riff.
We're gonna go to the mid-second. We're just gonna go to commercials. I'm gonna try to calm this Manstein down because he seems stressed.
He does seem fucking stressed.
And we'll be right back. Lucas Giolito will be making his debut. We're gonna get some fucking runs.
We gotta get like the handheld cam so people can see the cat fucking pacing.
Yeah, 360.
Best shave for both of you.
So, Ricky, now that you're in Toronto, you're probably right into my morning show on the Fan 1430, aren't you?
Sure am, Bob.
Yeah, I knew that. And you like the way we cover Toronto's sports teams in depth every day, don't you, Ricky?
Sure do, Bob.
So that's why you listen to me, right, Ricky?
No, I listen for weather and traffic. It pops in every 10 minutes or so. Hey, a guy like me got to plan his day.
The Bob McCowan Show. Everything a guy needs to start the day. Weekday mornings on The Fan, 1430.
Weather and traffic?
Round, 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 it gets around. It gets around to the best parties in town.
I always take my pleasure back because it's real well done. Export and Canadian, you just can't go wrong.
Round, 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 it gets around. It gets around to the best parties in town. Pleasure Park, round, round, it gets around. Pleasure Park, round, round, it gets around. Pleasure Park.
Nou, dit is dus de huiskamer. En dan komen we hier bij de slaapkamer. Oh ja. Met...
I'm a one-man crew promoting this. So you guys dry guys? I mean, it's a Molson Dry summer. Hop on.
Yeah, Kevy's been on the Molson Dries. You like the tall can?
I like the
big.
king. I like the king cans of Molson Dry. I go with
That's
like a
what
homeless person.
Yeah.
5.5%, and they hit the spot.
The only people I ever see drinking those are homeless people. The Portuguese guys in my neighborhood who like drink on the driveway.
Base hit shit.
They seem to like that stuff. And Quebec, they seem to drink it a lot.
Yeah. It's big out east apparently too. Like the Newfies, they go hog wild for the. Sweet Pea was saying he was playing with a professional poker player that was really into Molson Dry.
Really?
Oh yeah. Sweet Pea, he hangs out with the elites. You know what I mean?
So I'm interested to, like if budget, you know what I mean. If budget was, no,
money's no object.
Money's no object.
What beer?
Yeah. Are you still drinking dries? Maybe it's just built in. I think I would still drink some pretty shitty beers.
Molson Dry's good because it's a smooth, relaxing adventure. It doesn't taste like 5.5.
Yeah.
Take everything you think you know about beer.
But I've had expensive stuff that's trying to do high life, and I think I like high life.
Oh yeah, they always fuck it up when they try to do a sexier.
Yeah.
Like Bud Light sucks dick.
That's not even close.
No.
That tastes like a chalk mixed with milkshake.
Yeah, and I think there's decent lagers that craft brewers make, but don't market yourself like the other one because all they're going to be doing is comparing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be like having an OnlyFans account and calling yourself Sydney Sweeney's Tits. You're like, well, these are nice, but they're not the same as those ones. You know what I mean?
How's your neighbor doing?
Oh, she's back.
She's back?
She is back with a vengeance.
She's just making content? She's trying to help those subscribers?
Yeah. I saw a very gorgeous woman walk out of the building, and I've just decided.
I hope it's you.
Yeah, I just decided mentally it's her fucking her pussy in my bedroom for the past 7 months.
I mean, yeah. When she was walking around, she probably just wears sweatpants and shit all the time.
But that's cool.
That is
like
cool.
A relaxed look.
She's working hard all day.
Yeah. Put your head down or hair down. You know what I mean?
And it's gonna find a fucking mitt.
We're drinking the Gins.
Yeah, we're back.
But the luck of the Irish is going to get the Jays back on track. You know what I mean?
The cat
Recently acquired Eric Lauer got the call up. He's going to be doing the bulk of the pitching tonight.
Producer Amy, everyone.
Producer Amy. Jeez Louises. That was not what you wanted from Yario. Yario's making some cash too, right? They signed him pretty much as a starter. And you wish that he could even just slide into that role.
P. Walker will sort him out.
Sweet Pea will sort him out. Yeah.
He's had a little bit of time now, to be honest, but
yeah,
he'll sort him out.
Well, as the late great Jeff Blair would say, you can't make chicken salad out of chicken shit. Okay.
The late great.
He died this afternoon. Let's give it up for Jeff Blair, everyone. One of the greatest to ever do it.
Yeah.
A 590 legend. Sadly, no longer with us. I'm announcing live on. I get to break the news.
Yeah.
Well, he's a Hamiltonian.
He's in Hamilton. Oh, right.
He lives in Hamilton presently. Yeah.
He does,
apparently goes to the Mule and fucking hits on chicks.
Isn't he from Manitoba? No, he's from Hamilton.
He's from. He's like I mean, he loves the Jets, so he's got to be from Manitoba.
I think he's from Brennan, Manitoba.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Why the fuck do I know that?
That's a mental health illness. Even knowing that factoid, that's fucked.
I don't know.
But yeah,
hopefully I'm wrong. I actually want to be wrong about that.
Santander, let's get a Tony Tater's blast. Tie this motherfucker up. How about that? Would that be, you know?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
They would be fantastic. Oh, yeah. So I was listening to Blair and Barker yesterday, as you do.
Yeah.
And he was like, yesterday I saved the timestamp on the, because it's podcast up too. Like, we got to put this on the board. He's like, there ain't no khaki in the world that's going to get their mojo back. I love to press the button, get
You
that.
can't beat that.
So
you
good.
can't beat
I
that.
wrote the timestamp down. Gotta get that on there.
We'll get that. I want to get that right. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, fuck. I don't want to do this anymore.
No khaki in the world. Get their mojo. I love Barker talking about mojo sick. Is fun. Yeah.
Shout out 640 Mojo Radio from like 2003.
Yeah, that ain't kicking anymore.
No, they lost that.
That's no way to be found.
And they would use the Austin Powers.
Oh yeah,
Mojo baby.
Yeah. That's he loses his mojo.
He
It's
does lose
it's
his
a pretty
mojo.
big character arc in the film.
Yeah, he loses his mojo.
Like, I think in like the second act he gets it back, maybe third act.
Yeah, he'll get it back.
That's how Stella got her groove back. You know what I mean?
Same way Austin got his mojo back.
Yes, absolutely. But
Mojo's such a great. It's such a great.
It's a vibe.
Plot point.
Yeah. Yeah, like the Yaya sisterhood, but for fellas. Right?
Yeah.
Do chicks have mojo? I think it's more of a fella thing, right? Not to be sexist.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
If your daughter wants to grow up and have mojo, who's me to take it away from her?
I mean, upstairs sounds like she has mojo.
Yeah, that's a little bit of mojo.
Yeah.
Fucking Giolito coming off the IL. He looks making his first start of the goddamn year.
God.
He looks hotter than fucking Yariel did.
Yeah, he does.
He really bounced around. Of course, White Sox, he was an angel. I know Tony Taters historically they say he takes a little long time. We can be patient, but we don't want him hitting meaningless home runs in fucking mid-July when the team's already 15 under 500.
I'm saying it's April 30th. By May 1st, he's back.
Okay.
He's just a May guy, you know?
Yeah, he's a May guy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be May. That meme. Get ready for that meme up your cunt tomorrow. Yeah. And you gotta love it.
You do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's pretty much what
it's original
deleted is,
gags. Yeah. You come back for the one day, do
Yeah.
that gag, and then leave.
Leave again.
It's gonna be May.
Yeah. Screenshot from like 4 years ago.
Yeah. That'd be cool. You do your Phantom. Everyone knows it's like Groundhog Day. You return.
Yeah.
Do you miss not being on the gram, or is it?
No, there's nothing
good?
on there.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear.
I think Amy's leaving you, dude. She just
know,
packed
she's
a huge
packed-
bag and left.
Yeah, it's just gone.
Producer Amy quit.
It was the upstairs comment with
That was a big bag she just dragged out the door. Not really sure what.
well, we had a good run.
Yeah.
6 years, whatever it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We met at the
it
brain.
happens to everybody
You know what I
eventually.
mean? Most relationships are destined to fail. You know what I mean? So
Sorry, buddy.
it is what it is. Back on the market. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyone watching?
Yeah. If anyone wants to go on a date with a guy who is, clearly has IBS and doesn't want to admit it. And by the way, everyone's going to try to make, Kevin's tummy hurts. Says you having too many hot dogs. I had 2 hot dogs last night.
Yeah, 2 hot dogs. 2 hot dogs is basically none.
No, it's basically
That's essentially
nothing. It's
0
negative
hot dogs.
Yeah.
You know the
Couple
detritus
couple
thing?
Headies. Oh yeah.
When he goes to the doctor or whatever.
Doing the math.
Yeah. 2 hot dogs is essentially 0, dude.
It's a big old hot dog in a big old bread bowl. He cuts it.
Chopped up hot dogs, yeah.
Big old bread bowl. Look, I like how he says that.
Hot dog bowl.
Chopped up hot dog in a big old bread bowl. His breath smells like hot dogs. Just reeks. He's like, I ate a hot dog bowl. Yes, I did. It's great. It's very funny. Oh, man, that's good. Come on, Varsh. A Varshnu can take us the lead, but I didn't even take a dubby.
You're gonna be off on the fucking pitch.
Right? Let's get the vibes up in T-Town, right? That's called Toronto.
Yeah,
Never heard that in my life.
You lived here for 5 years or something.
Yeah, T-Town.
Yeah. How long you live here, sir?
Yeah, I moved January 2022, so right at the beginning of the year. So yeah,
Right on.
been here, been spending some time in the 6.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Love it. You know what I mean?
You moved 1 street away.
Gotta get grasp of the city. We hope to go to
Yeah.
the East End and visit that sometime.
Yeah. One day.
All right, Riley, can I request that we just keep the score and not everything else? Because when I take a little peek and sometimes it's a little ahead, and it's wild. Sometimes we're ahead, sometimes it's behind. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. Can we take that out? Because it pissing me off. I knew.
You want to just change the graphics so it's just the score and not the.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Not the little.
What do the fans think? I mean, they're watching on the television program. They don't need that.
Yeah. You just because it's ahead of us when we're talking.
Sometimes it's ahead, sometimes it's behind. When it's behind, who gives it rat's tits? I don't know about that. But when it's ahead, it stinks.
Yeah, it does stink
because it takes out the suspense. And we're live broadcasters. We're creating an energy here.
Yeah. It's YouTube. Pretty fast right now. Or no, Sportsnet's like Kevy.
Oh, don't even get me fucking started with this cocksucker thing.
Had to
fuck Rogers.
You want to tell him what's up?
So Rogers, my mom, my lovely woman, she has cable, and she uses our Crave sometimes, our Netflix, but in return, I used her fucking Sportsnet password. But guess what? They took off Kojiko on Sportsnet for their the Sportsnet Plus provider. That is a cocksucker move. That is fuck you.
Because I don't know what they were giving you that for free for anyway. I think they just want people to watch ads.
Well, it was supposed to be for Sportsnet Now. You could take it anywhere to go. But they figured out that this service that's probably only in the burbs, all these people in Toronto, all these millennials are using this.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm a dangerous millennial. You know what I mean? And
but I feel like they just want to sell ads and have viewers. And if they have like a gazillion people watching on the stream, then they can sell ads.
I know.
They own the fucking station. Who gives a shit?
I know. It's the whole thing is preposterous. I just got it monthly just in case Kojiko makes a triumphant return. Yeah. But I think Rogers is the big game in town. And they're going to be like, what are you going to do? Not have us on your network? Like, if you could still watch it on a Kojiko Sportsnet.
Yeah. My dad.
Like the channel.
My dad used to fucking always just call and be like, you got rid of my fucking, Sportsnet Plus, what the hell? Like, you gotta knock $25 off. And they're like, how about $5? And he's like, fine.
He's like, still got it.
Yeah.
He's like Lionel Hutz negotiating on the season.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, you could have 2 popsicles.
Yeah.
He's like, 3 popsicles too, but I get to keep this antique bird cage. Like, fine. Still got it. He pulls like a bird cage out of the trash.
Whenever I see him too, it's like, how you been doing, Dad? How's stuff going? He's like, Bell wants $15 for the TSN, for TSN 4 or 5, and you know what I mean.
He's right though. They are being,
but like he's not like how you doing or whatever. How's whatever.
Yeah. Well, I prefer that. What's on his mind?
He's like,
what's
Bell. Bell's gonna offer me. It's cheaper for Bell than Kojiko, and they got this and this, and you get Crave, and Kojiko wants me to pay this much money.
They got a boomer bundle.
Yeah.
This is a big week for boomers, by the way.
For real, yeah.
This is a big week for boomers.
Oh, big time, yeah. Yeah, they got their guy back.
You think about the sexual fantasy that Canadian boomers got to have an election against fake Donald Trump?
Exactly. Yeah.
Ooh-wee. That's their dream.
Absolutely.
That is the most sexual fantasy. They get to watch Anderson Cooper and like our elections talked about a little bit.
Yeah.
Rubbing their
for sure. And it's 2-party, which it's essentially 2-party, which they love.
That's their favorite thing possible.
Yeah.
By the way, people can say boomers are selfish, and they are, but you would be selfish if you're in their situation. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Boomers, everyone's selfish. You're just they're in a position of power, so they're going to do that.
Absolutely. I didn't. Yeah.
What's our generation's version of fake activism that boomers have? I think it's
my
probably
activism,
going into like an upscale Roncesvalles coffee shop that has we support tent cities, but it's like okay. But
my fake activism was voting marijuana party for real because I was mad.
You didn't do that though, did you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I thought you said you voted. You said you voted nothing.
I voted marijuana party. Which is essentially
nothing.
What
the fuck are they still doing?
I don't know.
That's a nice pitch.
I don't remember what the guy's name was.
Sit your ass down.
Sit your white ass down.
Yeah. What's the marijuana party doing these days?
I don't know. Probably not much. I saw the guy going by my house on a bicycle with a trailer on it. That is political sign on it.
Yeah.
So I thought, yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I was gonna decline it, but I'm a pussy. I didn't want to say it.
Oh, you can do yeah.
I wanted to formally decline.
Declining it is essentially not voting, but I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Don't they have something in some country where it's like if everyone puts none of the above, they have to do a new election? Joe Biafra talked about that in a spoken word 20 years ago.
That's awesome.
What do you think about in Australia? It's mandatory to vote. I actually think that's a stupid idea because you're just forcing people to just pick a button or pick an option.
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually making you more in tune to your politics? Probably not. Most people that vote aren't even in tune to any issues.
You get fined or something. Somewhere it fines you.
Yeah, but is it like missing jury duty? It's like, who gives a fuck? How are you going to enforce this? By the way, I got a
Yeah.
jury duty stuck. That's not
You got jury duty?
well, I got you know the letter.
You got the thing? I've had that before and nothing happened.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not pay attention to that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm a busy man. I got piss streams up the yin yang.
If I have a job, I kind of want it.
Well, as a public figure too, it'd be odd, right? You
Yeah,
can't have
yeah.
someone as a massive
Exactly.
power of swinging a piss co-host to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that wouldn't work. You know what I mean?
My-
It'd be like seeing Ben Mulrooney in the courtroom
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
juror. You know, it wouldn't work, right?
My dad got
Tanner Zipchin, the former Cineplex before the theater guy. He can't do that. Tanner I call him Tanner Dipshit because he got fired from Cineplex and then he went to Cameo and we tried to get him to do like a funny cameo. He was like, I don't do jokes. You're Tanner Zipchin. Who the fuck? You're only a joke. What are you talking
You do what I
about?
pay you to do, bitch.
Yeah, we're gonna pay you like fucking $25. Say, hey, swinging a piss, or at the time, Kevy's Country Breakfast. Tanner Dipshit, right? Sorry, but I cut you off. You were saying something before pouring that beautiful beverage.
What was I saying? Yeah, my dad got jury duty. And he was a special ed teacher. He's retired now, but he was a special ed teacher. And he went and he's like, you really want to take me away from the students do you think, who need me every day?
That's a
like,
smart
whatever.
move. That's a smart
And the
move.
judge was apparently like, all right. But he just played
That's
up
so
like
smart.
these kids are so like they're just fucking need me big time.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Because your dad probably would be a good juror. He's kind of
Yeah, but it's like just fucking, Ancaster kids with reading comprehension issues. Like,
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
not,
yeah.
but he made them seem fucking stupid.
yeah, little dum dums.
Yeah, yeah.
It must suck too for when he had you because he had to take his work home with him.
Exactly, yeah.
That was a, little,
Kid
that was a
can't-
roast joke.
Yeah, yeah, you got
Call up the Tony Hinchcliffe because someone's getting roasted.
Yeah, you got
Tony Hint, the king of the roast.
Yeah.
Oh man. So
Really funny. One of your favorites.
what are the original? The kings of comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
We
So
got-
you could just say, the people need piss stream.
oh yeah, they needed. They didn't. He's like, don't you do it at 7 at night? Well, yeah. But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
jury can be deliberating.
What is?
Yeah.
We have like 7 viewers sometimes. What are they gonna do?
Yeah, we had 35 at one time when the Keekster was on.
Yeah, what are they?
The power of the Keeksters.
What are they gonna do without me for a couple of weeks?
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not want to do any of that shit.
You
Oh my goodness gracious. Nah. He doesn't get a bag there because he didn't go out to play, did it? Oh, it hit off him.
I think he's full
Yeah,
of
he's
shit.
Full of shit. That would hurt. Remember when Melky Cabrera he signed a 2-year contract with the Jays, and the first year he kind of sucked,
Yeah.
and he had
After the PED thing.
it was after the PD, and he had a tumor growing in his spine.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he won the All-Star Game MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Gets clipped for PEDs. Jays get him for like a discount for a 2-year contract. Comes back, isn't good. Finds that he has a tumor in his spine. Comes back and then he breaks.
Yeah.
And then I was one of those guys like sign him, and then he really shouldn't have.
No,
and they
for
didn't.
real.
It was a smart move.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Flash in the pan. Sometimes players just have that run for like Ben Revere acquired the deadline 2015, 10 years
Mhm.
ago. He was like an MVP.
Yeah, he
during the stretch.
looked like a genius.
He looked like an
decision.
absolute. Oh yeah. And then they traded him for Drew Storen.
Yeah.
And they both. Oh, here we go.
You got a good memory. He's got him.
Nah, he's safe. Ugh. Yeah. We need again. Andres is certainly came back to life than his early pop in the early on in the season, which was as expected. Like Varsho, you never know. He had a good spring, but is he going to finally have his breakout offensively? But the guy's got to show up. The big boy's got to bop.
Oh yeah.
He's in that bag.
Not even close yet.
No. Here's something that's weird. So I went to the Louis show Thursday, as mentioned to you. He was phenomenal, one of the best ever. And there was a guy there. It was during Game 3 of the Leafs series. He shows up, Senator's jersey, Senator's hat. Is he just trying to be like a cunt? Like, if you're that locked in, why would you just watch the game? Why would you go to the Louis show?
Yeah. No, yeah.
They did that last night too. There's tons of people at the Jays game last night wearing Leafs jerseys, and it's fun. I go to the fellas like, "What's the score, fellas?" Like,
Yeah.
that's fun. But you think if you're that locked in, you'd want to just watch the game.
Yeah. I guess if you're from fucking Flin Flon and you flew over and you bought the tickets a while ago.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know.
Coming in from Manitoulin Island or whatever. Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. You weren't really an optimistic Leaf fan then. If you purchased your tickets in what? March?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
But you don't know what day the games are going to be on. You got to live your life.
I guess. But if I'm a Leaf fuck freak,
maybe your daughter's graduating from Toronto Metropolitan University, and you got to go.
Don't
to
you
that.
dare say Ryerson, you guys. Yeah, easy. Was Ryerson a bad boy? Probably, right? They're all bad boys.
I'm sure he's a bad boy. Who knows though?
Yeah.
I know he was.
Dundas,
he was a bad boy. Dundas is a bad boy.
I
too.
thought Dundas actually advocated for abolishing slavery at some point. Did he not?
I think that's Simcoe.
I thought Dundas did that too. It's a history pod.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure, for its time, they weren't good boys though.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think we would have been fucking.
We would have been bad boys.
Saints, dude.
Yeah. But also, further that in the commercials, they make it sound like the Asians would have got along, like the Chinese Canadians would have got along with the black Canadians. No, they wouldn't.
Yeah,
They'd hate each other too. They would though. They don't like each other now. Have you been down to Chinatown in this city? There's some bad boy stuff.
And no sweat, Simon. We always we're looking out for the Bud boys.
What's Simon saying?
He just said thanks for moving it to Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Well, Riley's a big Leafs guy.
Yeah, it was.
Simon's a big Leafs guy.
It was last Tuesday. There was 2 screens going for a bit.
I felt bad. I was glad that we were able to catch the overtime win.
Yeah.
Because if you ready? Riley's big social faux pas. He's never really honest with you. But that was the first time you're like, I gotta be honest. If I missed that, I would have been pissed off.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
I probably just would have. Yeah.
What?
I probably just would have bailed on the next Tuesday.
Well, and then Riley was like, "Oh, I have a way to get out of this. Fuck! I have a way to get out of this this stream with this bad team." I'm like, "No, we'll move it, buddy. Don't you worry." Well, even I think we potentially have Sean McCormick. He's kind of like the Joy Philbin of the show, right?
Yeah,
in the sense that we have a good rapport and we fuck off camera.
Sure.
But we get Joy Philbin, but he's a big Leafs guy. You can't ask him to do that.
I think Amy genuinely left you, dude. She has not come back.
Well, I just texted her Molson Dry.
I love that your texts together are just like, you want Wendy's ? Sure, chicken fingers, Molson Dry.
Because if we're actually going to talk real shit, we'll call each other.
No, exactly.
We have real conversations.
Can you read some of your?
No, you bastard.
You could skip some.
Yeah. Just start not.
Skip the erectile dysfunction text. Yeah.
The thing works. The brain doesn't, but the cock works. I'm just sending her eastbound and down clips, to be honest with you.
The Leafs do kind of stink.
Who said the Leafs
What else
stink?
is new? Simon.
Wow.
It's a lovingly like, you fucking idiot kind of.
Yeah, I got you.
They got to make shit hard every time. This is just the way it always goes.
It is. I mean, I haven't watched a lick other than the overtime goal of game 2.
It's pretty painful. You could get into it.
Oh, of course I could get into it.
It's always like this.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Oh my Jesus Louises.
It's kind of like that game we went to. It's a little bit like that all the time.
Yeah. What game we go to?
I don't remember.
I mean, we've probably seen some clunkers in our day.
Oh, we saw one game that seems to be a bit of a blur.
Oh, you're talking okay, all right. Oh yeah. Game 2, 2022 wild card games. Jesus Christ. And when you go on to MLB TV and you set your favorite team as the Jays, it just shows the stadium. It just reminds you of that time of that game.
Thanks, guys.
So where do you think Bo Bichette's going to play? Atlanta in August? Just kidding.
Yeah.
Let's not go full neg. They could win this game tonight. They could win this fucking series. They could sweep the Guardians over the weekend. Who knows? The American League is not. You think Ben Rice is going to be the guy all year long for the Yankees? I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like
things
your optimism that this is the toughest month for them. Whatever the stretch has been the toughest.
And by the way, I'm a cynical kind of about everything in life because life is a horse show. When you're sitting down to watch the game with the fellas, try to get a W. What's the worst that can happen?
For sure.
No, I'm not going to be completely insane where I'm like, this is the best team in the league. We have the best line. I'm not saying dumb shit like that. But the reality is, the American League as a whole, it ain't that strong.
Yeah.
Are the Yankees the best team in the fucking American League?
What night are we going for the night mode hats?
Yeah, I think they're doing every Friday. They're in night mode, but they're doing a night mode giveaway.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's the kids love it. The kids love it.
We got to do Piss Stream takes over the Heinz 328 Club.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
Let's do it. There's some text about that here. Sorry, there's some message.
He's back, eh?
There's some messages about that earlier for us. Out of the loop.
Oh boy, we got to get there.
Yeah, we do.
Man,
yeah, it's gonna be a fun game.
He's well. We're gonna get into later.
Wilson Dry question mark.
Yeah, well, get some dries.
Wilson
Dries can get us out of this game. Get some dry rallies.
Yeah. Drives for dries.
Dries for days too.
Yeah.
That's the podcast. Molson Dry doesn't want any part of this program.
No, they don't. We should. They don't do much advertising though. We should try and get the word out for Molson Dry.
Absolutely.
Baby, you can dry my car. It's
just a guy drinking after too many drives. Yeah. Well, I'm sure the vibes in the Dome are immaculate right now. You know?
Yeah. I bet you people are taking selfies. They're trying to get the wave going.
Yeah.
There's some children who don't give a fuck what's going on. They're telling you about giveaways. Everyone's holding their bobblehead. Some guys got 4 bobbleheads somehow.
Yeah. Exactly. Last night when I was not starting to feel well, 9th inning. It's my first time ever at the Dome feeling sick. Never happened before. Of all the years I've gone to the Dome, been going to the Dome since.
You're not trying hard enough.
I went to the Dome since 1994.
Yeah.
So it's the 9th inning, and I'm gonna burst.
Yeah.
And it's sweet, Rhea.
Yeah.
It's bad. So I'm walking around. And I'm going into all the stalls, and I've never fucking even looked at a bathroom stall.
No, at the Dome,
and you know
crazy.
the 9th inning of it's none of the toilets flush. They're overflowing in piss.
Yeah.
So I go up to a couple of guys working at the Dome, like, hey,
you go to the women's.
Where's a place for a guy like me to take a nice shit?
Yeah.
He's like, what? Excuse me? I'm like, the number 2 hole. I gotta. I had a couple at the time. He's like, 236. It's a nice family washroom. You'll have some good spots. I'm like,
what a fucking
I'm like,
great guy.
So I go, I'm on the I'm on the 100 level. Walk up to 236. There's one fucking stall, dumbass. It's like any other one. He fucked me.
Really?
And it was like overflowed with piss. Couldn't flush. There was no toilet paper. Imagine you just sit back down after having diarrhea. No toilet paper.
Yeah. Oh god. But that's a good story though.
Thanks. Yeah.
I've never shit at the Dome.
I haven't either. I made it home and it was a rough one.
Oh yeah.
Every second felt like a minute.
Yeah.
You're letting little spurts of farts out within reason. I was on King Street.
Within reason farts.
Like, you try to get those.
You open the hole a bit so it doesn't, no surprises. No cheek action.
And there was a couple behind me too. The Leafs just lost. They probably had like a $200 bar tab. A couple. They looked cute. They were in Leafs match jerseys, and I was behind, and it felt like a sewer opened. And I looked over like, it's fucked, eh? Like,
what the fuck?
Taking
is that?
accountability.
You guys smelling that? Yeah, like farts that sound
the
like
air one. It's a risk, but sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
And then I was saying I was walking home and I just saw a dude with Chick-fil-A like just knock his Chick-fil-A thing down, like his glass or not glass, his drink, just because you're freaking crazy.
Yeah.
And he goes to fight, you just pull your pants down, and just shit on the ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be you.
But yeah, it's the Jays are in a downward spiral.
They are, yeah.
But get it out of the system.
What did you eat yesterday? What did you eat at the Dome? Was it something make you sick?
No, I just had the 2 dogs and a couple Bud Heavies, couple Bud Lights.
Yeah.
Perfect, nothing out of the ordinary. I had a chicken Caesar wrap earlier in the day.
Oh yeah.
Some hummus.
Should be good.
Cantaloupe. I thought I was eating for me that's like a yoga instructor.
Yeah, absolutely.
Better than that. But it ain't.
I had when I went to the Dome a couple weeks ago, but I got like cheese sauce, that nacho cheese sauce.
Yeah,
made
I
me
like
feel like shit.
It made you feel shit.
It fucked me up. I don't know what happened.
Ooh.
Also, we were looking for veggie dogs.
Yeah.
And we were like, we went to the fucking, every counter. We were like, you got veggie dogs? And they're like, no, we don't. It's not for me.
At one point, they should just say.
One guy's like, we don't got veggie dogs. We got this cup with chicken tenders at the lid of the cup. I'm just like,
It's the opposite. Of
not exactly what we're looking for, but thank you very much.
Yeah,
I like that was the option. That these are pretty good.
So for the folks at home, what is the section for the V dogs?
It was in the mid, like near home somewhere in the 500s.
Okay.
There's like a little fancy section where shit gets a little wild.
Yeah. Nice.
I don't really know the names like you do.
Do they honor the? Do they have like one or two stands that do Looney Dog veggie dogs? I thought they did.
Look at
this dumbass all the way from.
I was told that. Yeah, I got a buddy who's like, I'll do the vegetarian buddy, dude. He's like, yeah, I'll do the hot dog night. And I'm like, what do you eat? And he's like, they got veggie dogs. Yeah, I get them all the time.
I could have sworn they have a couple sections that do that.
Yeah, I think there is, but I don't like. He insisted there were.
I will also state for the record, a veggie dog's good.
I'm fine with the veggie dog.
Yeah, if someone gives me one, I'd eat it. I mean, who knows? It's been a while since they had one, so maybe back to back they
Cantaloupe gave you the shits.
Yeah, it's a pole.
Yeah.
Cantaloupe ran right through me. Yeah. I couldn't sleep. I was just reading about Dewey Cox all night long.
Yeah, you were. The box office numbers for Dewey Cox.
All right. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, bad bounce.
It was a bad fucking bounce.
This is conservative Kevy sipping a Guinness. You know what I mean?
Conservative Kevy.
You're gonna have one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A couple beers.
Conservative Kevy. CPC Kevy.
yeah. CPC Kevy's. I've had it. You used to have only one. That's CCP Kevy.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name? That fucking dumbass. What's his name?
Pierre Polyev?
No. The other one. Sorry, I was thinking PPC.
PPC.
The Conservative Party.
Maxime Bernier.
Conservative Kevy's one beer.
Yeah,
Maxime Bernier, I have.
Maxime Bernier is 25.
No, Conservative Kevy's 4 Guinness drinks. Let's
marijuana parties.
CCP is 1. Yeah, or PCC. Yeah. I like when you go to certain areas of Hamilton and it's the only thing that's rivals there is it's PPC versus NDP. You know what I mean? Like for the signs.
Yeah. They're neighbors and they get along.
Yeah. I think, of course, we were arguing politically as we do. We were talking about who has the hotter wife, Jugmeat or Pierre Polyev. And it's Anita Polyev. I know, by the way, Jugmeat's wife is cute as fuck too.
Yeah.
And if you Google her, it's very glamorous photos.
They are glamorous.
But my point
photos.
is with Anita is any little angle, she looks like a little sweetheart.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say she's a distant second though.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll chime in the chat. Yeah. I think that's bullshit.
I think Jugmeat's wife is a pretty
Anita is a piece. She is
I
cute.
guess she's like
Anita probably has a couple drinks too, you know what I mean? Like Anita but Jugmeat's wife's gonna like yell at you after your friends leave. You know, she's got that vibe.
Yeah. I don't think you're wrong with that.
I'm talking the whole scope of the broads. You know what I mean? I see Riley's just a looks pig.
And well, her camera roll, has got some selfies in there for sure.
I'll take a dive. I'll take a little deep dive though.
Yeah.
She's a cutie. So we have a new PM that he was previously PM, but he was elected officially.
Veggie
as
dogs
PM.
are good. They're not $1 though.
We do have a PM that is
Thank you for reporting back.
The Clash.
Oh yeah, is you seen with the Down with Webster shirt?
Well, he was interviewed by Nardwar.
Yeah. He had a shirt on. Yeah, I don't know.
Is Down with Webster cool? I don't really know though.
I don't know what the fuck. I just think it's a funny.
What's Down with Webster? I've heard of that band.
I don't know. I've heard them like on the radio.
Okay.
I think they're
probably know their hits.
Forgettable, chanting music.
Yeah. All right. Bullshit.
Power chords and like chanting a song like "We're having fun."
Who chimed in for that? Was it Simon with the veggie dog? Info?
Yeah. Not $1, but good.
What's the they don't honor that on Tuesday.
No,
I guess it's a supply and demand issue.
Yeah.
But do they throw him a bone? Do they give him $2, $3?
I think they're regular price.
Oh, that's stupid.
It's stupid.
Yeah, the value dog they're usually $3.25, right?
Yeah.
The dugout
deals. Not too bad either.
That's not bad. No. Because you really only need $2.
$1 better.
$1 way better.
But
I always tip them.
And they're pumping them out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
which I think it's like Guinness. You just want the tap that's pouring the most. If you want a hot dog, you want the hot dogs to be pumping out.
Most certainly, because they can get a little cold there.
Yeah. You want lips and assholes that were harvested today.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, yeah, but it just the Jays, like, it feels, let's not get neggy, let's not get negative, but it just feels like a 4-0 game feels like 8-0.
Oh,
Which felt like
I'd say this one's cooked.
Which felt like that last year.
Yeah.
That fucking. Well, here's the thing. Giolito can't have a high pitch.
Can you do it in a Barker voice?
Here's the fucking thing. We gotta call it.
Yeah.
My khakis are on too tight. They're up to my fucking head. Just hang up on you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do the F-bomb because I want to be on this. I want to be on the podcast.
Right. Yeah.
I want to be the podcast version.
Yeah.
There's khakis up to my head. I can't see. The Barkster.
I worked on that show.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Damn, nice. Decent show.
I don't know. It's just stupid. Stupid bullshit mostly.
Yeah. Arden Zweiling, he went to Moores.
Yeah, he did.
Looks like a stylish motherfucker.
Look at this guy.
Imagine going on a first date and it's Arden Zweiling. He doesn't seem like he's got
He's
the
dressed like that, yeah.
It doesn't seem like he's got the interesting zhuzh.
Yeah, he's probably married already.
It's like, this was the catch yesterday. That's how crazy that is?
That's fucked up.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah, I didn't see this.
I witnessed that with my own eyeballs live, and it broke my brain.
I didn't see this. That's been everywhere though.
I know, it's literally, Riley goes out of his way to not watch that.
I know.
This is literally, it was on the Today.
I'm watching interior decorating shows.
Watching Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, Vampire Diaries.
It's always the joke of days watching Vampire Diaries. That catch was fucking crazy. Now he falls, but he times it so perfectly, and just out of desperation puts it out, and it goes in the mid.
It's awesome.
It's unbelievable. To see that shit live is crazy too. Like when we got to watch Addison Barger throw guys out, watch that catch.
Oh yeah, they're pretty good, eh?
We were sitting in the 100 level, right behind the Jays bullpen, so I'm right there with my eyeballs looking right there. And you just
major leaguers know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's the show. Here's a story for you. There once was a guy who used to be good for the Rockies, and now he's a fucking bitch. He's been injured. He sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good.
There once was a story.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's the vibes. The vibes aren't good in Blue Jays Nation. The beer still tastes good, though. That's the thing. They'll never.
Your
girlfriend
stop
could walk out on you in a live stream. You know what I mean?
And not come back.
Not come back.
And instead of saying, "Babe, please don't go," you just text her Molson Dry ? And we lost our producer.
Yeah, we are looking to get an intern from Ryerson Metropolitan University.
We're trying to. We're headhunting Crawford Blair.
Yeah, that's the pipeline. Yeah. We're like double A. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. You got to move up.
You got to move up. Yeah. Let's be honest. We're like the short A Pacific Coast League.
Yeah. We're Venezuelan.
Yeah, we're Zani's in Mexico right now.
Is he?
Oh yeah. He's coaching in Mexico, trying to make his way back. You know what I mean? We're the land where Me Too did never exist and it never will.
Mexico.
Or evidently, do this in Japan, right? I mean, that's where Bauer is, right?
Yeah.
Bauer's out there again.
He went back to Japan, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he on a different team or the same team?
He's on the same team. The dumbest fucking thing Bauer did, other than if he did the actual shit, that's probably the worst thing.
Yeah.
But take aside outside that, is when he was defending Deshaun Watson, being like, "Great man, like, you're an idiot. You make yourself look guilty."
How about don't say anything about this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is wild that Deshaun Watson did get to come back to Cleveland, and
yeah, I'd say nobody wanted that.
No, it'd be awkward if you're the fan. Plus, but he sucks now, right? He's not even. Yeah.
I'm sure ownership made them do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't give a shit in Ohio, right? They're like, who gives a rat's tits?
Yeah, they just want to make the news.
Yeah. It's also football. You gotta win.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They have
you gotta work. You gotta get.
They got Saunders though now, right? They got Deion Sanders' kid. I called him Saunders, like Michael Saunders. They got Sanders kid.
Yeah, I think you're right.
They also have Joe Flacco on the roster. I believe.
Yeah, they do.
That's fun. They got
Oh,
like 4
fuck
quarterback
that.
options. I guess a lot of teams do, but damn, on your depth chart.
Yeah. Sucks it. Yeah, they're probably spending money terribly though.
Yeah, that's lost. It's gone.
She's long gone. mate.
She's long gone. Oh my goodness. Speaking of Tim Heidecker, he did a Kill Tony parody. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I've seen mixed reviews.
I didn't like. Well, it's funny. Some of the comics on there,
Yeah.
I've like done shows with, and they like,
Really?
like on the panel.
Really?
Well,
Eh?
maybe like Kevy's a little talking shit, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I don't know. I didn't really love his Rogan one, and I think Rogan's one of the easiest guys to parody, and I didn't love it. I don't know. Like I
didn't think it was as bad as you did, but
Yeah, I don't know. I just like I honestly obviously doesn't like him.
Yeah.
But he just came in with so much venom, and sometimes you do so much venom, you lose the comedy of it.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I get what you mean. You want to have like some respect, but some.
I don't even say respect, but just know
No,
the medium a little more.
If it's not your
Yeah,
style, you
yeah.
still gotta have respect that like people like this guy.
We should. So we're gonna do on the Swing and a Piss YouTube. We're gonna do office hours, Swing and a Piss style. You know what I mean? We're gonna get-
Dude, we gotta do Gate 14 swinging a pin style.
yeah, those guys are nice dudes.
They are, yeah. But it'd be funny to
And
do
they're-
a parody of their.
They're also very successful.
I know, yeah. But it'd be really funny to like copy their. Anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever. Respectfully, we're fans.
Well, we're fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't listen every week, but I like those dudes.
Yeah.
I actually like listening to Gate 14 more, or any Jay's content, when they're doing terrible. Because I'm like,
Yeah.
you sit down because we're both losers all together. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
You feel like less alone when things are going well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, those guys are good. As I said, I went to their bar night, and I was the oldest guy there by 14 years. And I would have felt like a creep if I wasn't there with the gal.
Yeah. Probably had 4 more beers than everyone else.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. 2 guys were debating like Trump and the Ukraine. I was like a meteor, like boys.
They're both gay.
Yeah. Oh man.
Being the wise elbow patch professor.
I was the elder statesman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Just a little dribbling piss out of my pants. Washroom's full. You know what I mean? Oh man. Shout out to the St. John's Tavern.
Oh, that's where you went, eh?
Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah. Let's go. That was sexy.
That was.
Fuck yeah. He reminds me of Matt Lauer. You just can't turn your back on this guy.
Yeah, I'm a track.
Who knows? I believe in miracles. That could be the thing that changes the game. Don't check that. He's out as shit.
Don't check it.
You're not allowed. Don't be a Boston pussy and check that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like a knife.
Piss Nation's thriving, even if the Jays are in misery.
Our bowl boys.
Let's get a fucking dubby today. Get out of the inning. Get the bats going. We don't need all 4 back in bottom of the 3rd. We need to cut it in half, get 2. What's that?
I don't know. Just laughing at the comments.
The fellas are funny as fuck.
They're funny as fuck.
Sweet Pete's in the chat.
Yeah.
I love me some Sweet Pete. We got Database. We got the fellas. That kid,
You're looking at that kid?
yeah. Don't you always, not that kid per se, but like, don't you always wish the net breaks and someone just gets one off? Not that kid.
Yeah, not that kid.
But some
He's
rich
a-
kid. I was watching some Rangers game this week because I have autism, right?
Yeah.
And just some dumbass in a cowboy hat turns his back. Oh, while Mason Miller is pitching, like the best closer in baseball.
Yeah.
This dumbass fat fuck with the cowboy hat. Man, yeah, cowboy hat.
Turns, not paying attention. Answering a text. More of a football guy, to be honest.
I'm gonna
Doesn't watch that either.
I'm gonna get a job in real sports media 10 years from now, and then I get clipped. Like, you called cowboy hats gay on May 8th or
It's
April
really
30th,
good for
2025.
both of our careers in general to say all this shit on the internet.
Well, it's lost to the weeds. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get a guinea, and I'll be right back. Let's watch some fucking ads and get the game going.
When the male is in pursuit of the female, the slightest scent of unpleasantness may send the female running. Thus, I recommend Right Guard Clear Gel or Clear Stick. Powerful protection from ferocious odor and wetness that glides on clear with no flaky white stuff.
How far's the female?
A good 70 yards, mate.
I've made longer passes than that before. Right guard, clear gel, and clear stick. Anything less would be uncivilized.
T-Bird has a V6 fuel-injected engine. And the Continental has anti-lock disc brakes. Let's see what the guys know.
The T-Bird has 2 doors.
The Continental has 4 doors.
The T-Bird is $39.90 a day at Hertz.
The Continental is $44.90.
I rest my case.
Do you think they'll renew our contracts?
Sometimes I wish my backyard stretched right up to the U.S.-Canadian border. I'd sit on my lawn chair with a cold Labatt Blue. I'd watch some tourists, flash a smile at our customs agents, and taunt and tease the Americans with perhaps the finest example of a true Canadian lager. And if that doesn't rile them, I'll just stick in a tape of last year's World Series, or maybe the one before that.
Hertz announces everything must go race. Weekend race from a rock-bottom 1996 a day. T-Birds price to fly just $37.90 weekdays.
And low weekly rates, like $99 in California.
So hurry.
I was breaking Dave Smith Hayes balls because he was talking. He's like, yeah, I'm in I see a Doug Flutie Ticats jersey here at this farmer's market. I was like, Darren Flutie, you son of a bitch. Even I know that. I'm an idiot.
No, we love.
So Earn Dog Millionaire's got to go back to the Bills. Oh, make me want to shout. I love that.
Yeah.
Now he comes into Zombie. Zombie.
That doesn't fire me up.
Yeah, no, that's
good track though.
That's like a track a chick would do at karaoke. Not to get me.
Does not fire me up.
But that make me want to shout. And he's a Bills guy. He's from Rochester.
Yeah, that's
more fun.
That's what you come into.
It's more fun. Earn Dog getting it going.
Yeah, we needed it.
We needed it. This also reminds me of last year because if it's slightly above average pitching, you're like, oh no.
I know.
Can we just have meatball guys?
Yeah.
But it's top of the order. When the number 9 guy gets a leadoff single, sets the table for the big boppers. I gotta get going. Yeah, I was literally like giggling. Like wasn't feeling well listening to Blair and Barker. Just be like, ain't no khaki in the world gonna get their mojo back. Let's go!
There you go.
And the Blue Jays are in flat. How about a Vladdy nuke?
Moral of the story is you got some guys that you're paying a lot of money to hit home runs.
I would have been right back down if I did that. Barker had his cup of coffee in the show.
Yeah.
That's still cooler than like when they say that like you couldn't even fill a major league ballpark with all the players that have ever been in Major League Baseball since its inception.
Yeah, well,
Barker's in there. Though.
That's awesome.
That's sick. You know what I mean? That is wild.
So is Zani.
You could, yeah, absolutely. He's
in
the
the
ladies' lounge.
He's wearing this. He's wearing that.
You couldn't
for the game.
You couldn't sell out the Rogers Center with players who that includes like those Irish cunts that were showing for like the 1900s or 1800s. Excuse me.
Yeah. Oh, she came back.
Oh, okay. They got khakis as far as the eye could see. They're cacked out. Come on, Vladdy. Let's do some damage here.
Big
Vladdy magic. That was off the plate.
That's bullshit.
Come on. It's not even close. He's got the John Bear logo tattooed on him, Lucas Giolito. Come on, Vladdy. We love the Easter color palette. It's beautiful. All right. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. You can't pitch around him here. I mean, you're obviously in a pitcher's count. It's 1-2 to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The franchise, the Vlad size, right? We just need a single here, Vladdy. Just a single here, buddy boy. It's in the seats. Oh my goodness.
The boys are out, eh?
The boys, Mounstein Fest in this barber right now.
Yeah.
The fellas, be relaxed. I'm glad that Marty is not scared.
No, he's fucking chilling again.
He's back to chill.
He's got his mojo back.
Marty's got his mojo back. Strike 3.
Fuck.
Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. It's only the 3rd inning, but we need a fucking run here. No ifs, ands, or buts. We need a goddamn run. We need a fucking run. Maybe 2. Santander, show up and hit a fucking 3-run homie. A 3-run ho-ho here would be, that'd be the tits. Get the folks back in it.
Yeah, that's
put us between, you know.
That's how you get the. That's how you get
the mojo
back.
going back.
That's how you get the mojo back.
Oh, that was a mojo swing.
Easier.
I think Estelle's got her groove back.
That was the 5 hundos.
Yeah, that was laser. How Stella got his groove back, indeed. Oh, they're the dries. The dries have been secured. Those are rally dries.
Amy's back.
Yeah.
The dries are in the fridge.
The dries have been acquired.
Homeless guy size.
Yes.
Oh, no way.
Oh. Was that the Guinness talking? Or I thought off that bat. It looked
good
juicy.
off the bat.
It looked juicy. Jesus Christ. This is the tale of the season so far. The runners in scoring position. Yeah, maybe it hasn't. I don't even have the numbers in front of me. I play off the gut. I don't play off the numbers. But it does seem like a lot of rallies get fucking spoiled on this. I mean, it could start off any better. Earn Dog Millionaire, number 9 hitter single, Bo single, and then you got Vladdy Santander.
Yeah.
We want something from the guys to come through. George Springer, an 896 OPS. You'll fucking take that after last year. I know it's... He's been swinging the stick.
Yeah.
He's been swinging the stick.
Leaving guys stranded is giving me PTSD, though.
Yeah, it's a rough go.
Yeah.
You got to get at least 1 here. Look at you lose a fight. Come on. 1, please.
Yeah, Kevin Barker sounds like Bubbles.
I'm a fucking kitties. It really
does, actually.
It does. We're fucked.
If you just make Bubbles Southern, though, that is kind of what he sounds
really funny, with the intellect, too. To be honest.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Barker's a smart... We're playing Barker stands.
I still don't like seeing him. Because I just pictured him wearing a fucking 10-gallon hat on the radio.
Yeah. He's from North Carolina.
I know, but...
You're eating ding dong.
Well, I just wanted him to look a certain way.
Okay, we're taking that off right now, Riley. Right now, take that fucking thing off. I saw the thing,
and
it drove me up.
I can't adjust it. I can't adjust it right now.
All right,
I'll do it next stream.
We'll do it next stream. Yes, I saw that black screen of doom, and I knew.
Oh yeah,
that fucking sucked. That has been
a bad call.
That has been the last week in a nutshell for the Toronto Blue Jays.
It was a bad third strike, but whatever.
I don't know. It kind of nicked it. It was in the close to the zone. 2 strikes, you gotta be swinging.
They blew enough of them. It doesn't really.
They blew a fucking
matter.
enough of them.
I don't like basketball shoes being baseball shoes.
Wow, Riley is old. What the fuck? You know, I like when they put the Jordans or they put the spikes on them.
So does everybody. I'm just a hater about everything.
You are. What the fuck?
I am.
You know, Republicans buy shoes too. Really though? Why does it piss you off? What do you want?
I don't know. It just seems like a collab thing. I don't know. It just seems like very night mode.
I disagree. I like them showing their personnel. It's just there. Yeah. It's just.
I'm not like Superman or whatever.
Yeah. The only thing
not something I would be doing.
The only thing I don't like is the ads on the jersey. Other than that, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like I've gone very progressive, in the sense of the City Connects.
Yeah.
Like do you see the Bulls one? Like the White Sox Bulls collab? It's a straight up like Bulls jersey.
Really?
Is it the same owner still? At one point it was the same owner.
Is it?
That's why like Jordan played for the White Sox minor league teams.
I think the Blackhawks and the Bulls have the same owner. I wouldn't be surprised.
Mm-hmm. It's like that's a nice play.
That
Jesus
is awesome.
Christ.
Yeah.
It's like a Maple Leaf Sports Entertainment type bullshit.
Yeah.
Got the pie, but they don't. But I imagine they don't have the Cubs, the crown jewel, or also the Bears, right? The Cubs and the Bears.
The Bears, I think, would be number 1 by a lot, and they don't.
I wouldn't snoop on the Cubs though. They're a historic franchise. They sell at almost every game.
I just think most U.S. cities, the football team's the most popular.
Sure,
maybe but they sell like L.A.
They sell a ton.
Or New York.
Yeah, but I think for New York, it's because the Jets and Giants are kind of in the wilderness.
Yeah. The Yankees are also huge. Fucking.
Yeah, but I think you're underplaying the Cubs, dude. The Cubs have a whole section of town.
Yeah, I just think that Midwest shit, maybe. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. But football's big, obviously. Not.
I remember asking my Detroit buddies. I was like, "So, like, what are people into?" And they're like, "Everyone's a Lions fan."
I honestly,
even like in the bad days, people are like, "Everybody's a bigger Lions fan."
yeah,
than anything else.
but for football, you can be a very casual fan, not really know anything going on.
Yeah, yeah.
One day a week, have some guacamole dip, and then head the fuck home.
Exactly. I think that's what people like.
No, that's good. Yeah. But I think at Cleveland, like the Browns are bigger than the Guardians. But I think in Chicago, the Cubs are pretty big, though, dude.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Nice pitch.
Yeah.
Four Ks. That's the second, and he's struck out. Tristan Castle struck out twice. That I sit your ass down. You know what I mean? That's the second K. He struck out today.
Yeah, I think the point I'm trying to make more is that it's shocking because the Cubs are so popular that still the Bears would be like, number one.
Yeah. Again, I'm not there.
But I don't have the fanometer up. You know what I mean? I don't know that these are things you can actually
I think
quantify.
And also, it's funny to think like when the Cubs won the World Series in 2016, the World Series had better ratings than a regular season football game. They were like jazzed up about that.
Yeah.
But again, we're comparing apples and oranges. But if you played the same amount of football games and you reverse baseball to football, I mean, obviously that's not possible.
Sure.
But the zhuzh happens.
Absolutely.
Less is more, right? But for baseball, it's the opposite. You want a bunch of games because you make your money with people coming in.
Absolutely.
The television rights, the summer.
And you capture their attention for fucking, months and months for hours a day.
You also
play a bunch of ads.
You also like that sports is different. Like there are it's different vibes.
Yeah, that's why you can watch all of them and not go crazy.
The point I'm going back to this is the cunt that's trying to like say which sport is better. Like it's your personal preference, baby. And I saw that slide shot to me, by the way, Riley.
Bulls and White Sox are the same owner.
They are.
Not Blackhawks. Yankees, the biggest team in New York. Dodgers in LA. Yeah.
Yeah. Because they must have been the same owner for a long time. Because unless they've switched and they bought both entities. But that's why when Jordan was gambling and they had to like let him play baseball for a bit.
Yeah.
He went to the White Sox. But yeah, the I kind of like that collab. I've gone crazy.
No, I don't know.
It's kind of fun.
I probably won't, but it's not.
No, you
for
won't.
Me.
You definitely won't. And then they showed the Marlins new City Connects, which the old Marlins City Connect was unbelievable. It was the Negro Leagues one. We got to sell.
I like that one, yeah.
But the new one is like, it's kind of funky though. It's kind of got a Miami Vice kind of type shit.
I kind of don't give a fuck when teams from 1995 or whatever do like City Connects and shit.
Yeah.
It's more of the 100-year-old teams when they're doing fun shit. I'm like, they don't do it. You're 100.
Our City Connect stinks though. Our jersey stinks.
It's fucking terrible.
The hat's fine. It's fine. I don't love it. But
people like it though. People wear them.
I don't hate the hat at all. It's kind of got like a TTC look to it. As
it looks like shit. I'd never liked it.
I don't hate it.
It's very rinky-dink AAA. It looks like shit.
I just think that the jersey, the skyline looks fucked. It doesn't look like the sky. Like the CN Tower looks off.
It just looks like creative player, like MLB.
Right, you've created
the show.
Team.
Made up Toronto team.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm not jazzed on it.
But people wear them all the time.
And you fucking know that we've probably talked about this before, but the Rogers marketing team wishes they Canadianed it up. Yeah. They surprised us all by not doing that.
Yeah.
And then all the shit happens, and the money they could have made from
maple syrup color
Sue Ellen in fucking Saskatoon.
Yeah, for sure.
Whew.
I thought they were gonna do like the All-Star jersey OVO style, like gold one.
Well, he just doesn't have any connection to the.
I know, but they just love copying other shit.
I mean, Drake's what's his name's coming out to a Kendrick song, Boba Shit.
Yeah.
On the new album. It's a good song.
I just thought they would copy the Raptors.
They do play a lot of Drake in the stadium, which is fun. They play Nokia before every game and shit like that.
Yeah,
I'm into it. But they don't. But Drake's not like.
No, I don't think it has anything to do with him.
It'd be funny if you just asked Drake if he can name 4 players in the current Toronto Blue. Obviously, Vladdy. You'd know Vladdy.
Yeah, I don't think he watches fucking baseball. Don't know much about the guy, but
when you look at his bets, I don't think he watches much sports, does he?
No, he doesn't.
What's his fucking thing called? Like Jive or something media? Or?
We're not allowed to say that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we're on no risk. What do you think of that George Springer hockey giveaway? That's pretty fun. Hockey jersey.
The hockey.
He was a George Springer hockey because he's a hockey guy.
You're asking the wrong guy.
It's funny because they kept talking about. Oh no, It didn't feel like it off the mitt.
Is Riley like something fun and new that doesn't look like it's from 1943? No.
It's funny because they always talk about how George Springer's a big hockey guy, like Jan Stromer, like George Springer is a big hockey fan.
Yeah.
And then at one game, it was like, we had the Stanley Cup a couple Saturdays ago. They had the Stanley Cup in the booth.
Yeah.
Like we invited to come up to check out the Stanley Cup, but I guess he was busy. He didn't come up to fucking see it.
Yeah.
I'd come up and see the Lord Stanley.
Oh, have you ever been in the Hockey Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, when I was a kid. I haven't been. I should go, honestly.
I don't know. Yeah. Old shit.
Mm-hmm. Take a picture of the Lord Stanley. You can do that, right? One of the replicas. You've told me, you revealed some hot secret information that there's like 4.
Yeah, I think there's 3. Yeah. Kind of bullshit, eh?
Yeah, but at the same time, I want the one that fucking Guy Lafleur pissed in when I
exactly.
took a picture in front.
Well, I think there's like 1A, and then there's like some backups. You know what I mean?
That makes sense. But here's the thing that is odd about that, and I don't like it. So you mean to tell me when the players get the Stanley Cup to go to like Saskatoon or all the fucking cities?
They're all getting the same one.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Because the idea of 2 being out at the same time is fucking insane.
I don't think. Yeah. I think there's one that's like for. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what the T was.
Right. With the T. Yeah.
It was a bummer to hear, though.
It is a bummer. Yeah, you want you know there's 7 different Grey Cups too, I read.
Yeah, they keep forgetting them on the bus.
Yeah, someone just has one and refuses to give it back. It's funny to think of LeBron walking around with the Grey Cup at Real Sports. Yeah, that's fun. That's just a thing. It's in Toronto Lure. By the way, the Guinness pints at Real Sports look good.
Yeah.
But they're like $17. Did he just?
Oof.
Did he just throw a Kirk?
I think he did. Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
He's arguing about calls or what?
I thought it was when I saw that happen. I saw him barking. I thought it was going to be John that took the hit for that. Okay, we're looking at a small sample size of Addison Barger. You're looking at the 573 OPS, and your cock's not getting hard. But I think there's potential for this fella. It's just a lot to ask, like these guys to be the fellas. They're the supplementary pieces. Like people have been on Alan Roden saying, he's not been producing. You think this team's going to live and die on Alan Roden this year? I mean, if he could have a breakout season, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
But it's not live and dying on the Will Wagners, the Alan Rodens.
It's not fair to the guy.
It's the Bo, the Vladdy,
for sure,
the Santander, and even though the expectations dropped from last year, George Springer's he's making big money.
Just so you know, this ad with the beavers eating wood, that was a dramatization.
Just in case. They can't physically have accounts on Uber Eats.
Yeah.
If you're ordering beaver tails on Uber Eats, you're on suicide watch.
For real, yeah.
That is a dangerous precedent.
Yeah. You got to take a break.
Yeah. But something's like nothing's going well.
No,
you
for
didn't
sure.
get the job promotion. You're not engaged in beaver tails.
You should get a call.
Yeah.
From Cam H.
The beaver tails check in.
Yeah. What the fuck is this, man? Just answer. What are you doing?
Yeah, the same should be said if you're ordering like Bud Lights from Jack Astor's Uber Eats.
Yeah.
Like 10:30 at night. Why not?
I love seeing people order beers.
It's funny because we made fun of alcoholics for getting dial a beer, but getting just Uber Eats, getting McDonald's is stupid for the amount of money
For sure,
you're paying.
During COVID, I would Uber Eats beers sometimes.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
So you said you're relatively close to Left Field Brewery. Like how far are we talking? Like a walk or?
Yeah, like less than 5 minutes.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
nice.
I've been a couple times.
Mookie Betts fucking murdered the Toronto Blue Jays. Got that 1.0 OPS against the Jays.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Jesus Christ. That was the best part of it when Mookie Betts went to LA. I'm like, you can like this dude.
Yeah.
They asked him, he was on Chris Rose has like this like news show where he interviews a bunch of players. He goes in the locker rooms and they asked him like, Mookie, what's your favorite food to make? He's like, I know this might sound racist, but fried chicken. Like, why would it be racist? You're allowed to like fried chicken.
Well, it's like the Curb thing where he's like, don't let him watch you eating it.
Yeah. The fish.
Yeah.
What was his thing? It was the fish and then...
I can't totally remember.
Leon's was watermelon.
Yeah. You just won't eat it around white people.
Yeah. That's fair. That's a funny
I get it.
episode. Funny, good stuff. Man, so we're 2-1 on the regular season streams this year. We're gonna go to 500 if they don't turn these bats around. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, the hitting coach got to us.
It was a hitting coach. Yeah, because I didn't really think Kirk gave him the gears. It was Popkins. Pop goes the weasel right there. Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
Yeah, David Popkins. It's funny because things were going well. Like, he's a genius. Guillermo's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I don't know. We've talked about this ad nauseum.
What do you think he yelled?
Like,
fuck you.
I like a Sweet Pete.
My God.
Sweet Pete barks. Sweet Pete's got bite. That's a tough play. I mean, let's make that perfectly clear. I don't even think that's not an error. That's
I would have had that.
That's a base hit, right?
I would have had that.
Please no. We can't have a Devers Santa Maria. That wouldn't even be a Santa Maria right now to make it 6-0.
Yeah.
Oh my
didn't mean to hit that button.
We had a shot there with 2 on, nobody out, with the big guys coming up to cut in this lead, and it just seems lifeless. Oh my goodness. Devers has found he's still got his groove back.
He's got his mojo back.
He's a scary motherfucker right now. The first time when we came into Fenway and the Jays took 3 of 4, he didn't get it going. He wasn't swinging the stick the same. And they struck where the iron was hot. The Jays nearly swept them. That seems like a lifetime ago. It was 2 weeks ago.
Fucking
so things could switch. But they got to figure out this 5th starter situation. Number 1. And your 4th starter, Bowden, you got to rough up, but I'm not giving up on Bowden.
No, for sure.
Bowden's a dude.
Yeah. I think they could. I don't know. They could make something work. I know the starters sucks, but you can make something work.
Oh yeah. It's funny to think that the goddamn Tigers last year went into the postseason with basically 2 starters.
Yeah.
They called it pitching chaos, which AJ Bitch was calling it.
Yeah.
That was fun. But it helps when one of your 2 starters won the Cy Young, right?
Yeah, and
Tarek Skubal.
It would work in a playoff situation.
The Tigers look good though. They got Jack Flaherty back. They traded him to the Dodgers and then re-signed him in the offseason.
You always think about that when your team, when you trade your good players. You always think about what if we just sign him back?
What we're finding out is I feel better now since I've just had alcohol withdrawal.
Yeah, you got the shakes.
I'm back.
必须说，现在就是很重要。我爱更尊重中国。
Bregman's been good.
中国人。
Bregman's been fucking good. That's I was reading on Twitter that Real RGM, he's a funny Twitter account, tweets about the Jays. He's like, the Jays should just do that thing again where they just trade for a good third baseman and give up nothing.
Yeah, they've done that.
They did it for Chapman, of course, and then
of times. Yeah.
Josh Donaldson, most notable.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking traded Brett Lawrie. I saw Brett Lawrie.
He ain't nothing, brother. He was a Hall of Famer.
A couple of weeks, or probably whatever they're here. Not the last time I was here, but the time before. I was like, that's a sick jersey, dude. Red Bull lives on.
Yeah.
It's rocking the Brett Lawrie.
Some dude, yeah. We sold a lot of those.
Oh yeah. The Schurs were flying off the shelves.
Yeah. Brett Lawrie's jersey was a fucking great look back then.
That was a revelation.
Yeah.
That was a first date.
Absolutely. Yeah, you wear the Brett Lawrie jersey.
Billabong shorts, sandals.
For sure. When they switched to the blue from the black jersey.
Yeah.
The blue Brett Lawrie jersey.
Oh. That's a hot guy.
Yeah.
If your daughter comes home with a guy wearing a Brett Lawrie jersey, he's got a real
majestic.
One. Yeah. You take his hand in marriage.
Yeah. Especially if he got the shades on the back of his head. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Just for chilling.
They were talking about the majestic jerseys were everywhere.
Yeah, they were.
They had every team, or every player. Where Nike's just doing more just popular. Where you could get a Bradley Zimmer majestic jersey.
Really?
On the rag. Available. I mean, of course you could custom get them, but they were ready to go.
At the game.
Yeah. What do you think Bradley Zimmer's up to?
Yeah, I don't know.
Legend. He'd be one of these guys in the seats, right? Every person that you thought sucked is in that ballpark that you could fill of only major league players.
Yeah.
Ah.
So which park though? Any of them?
Yeah, like Skydome. I don't. Well, I don't think it would apply now to Steinbrenner Field. Where he's playing. Maybe not. But I think it's like 22,000 players have done it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I thought it would have been way higher.
you'd think so but you also have to remember that before
It's just the
expansion
major-
teams, there wasn't that many teams.
Yeah, and it's just the majors, right? Like it's
Just
not
the
like
majors,
so it's
We're
not
not
like,
talking cups of coffee and.
well, it's not like
double A.
solo National League, solo American League.
No, just this is the major leagues.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have those like potatoes
which-
from a million years ago.
No.
Okay.
And I guess now that they've integrated the Negro leagues into Baseball Reference,
Right.
that would kind of change a ripple too. I think it rules that they're in the Baseball Reference, but it's funny, like some of the statistics are crazy. And like Willie Mays and stuff like that, his numbers, his overall numbers actually went down a smidge.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. So there's weird shit like that.
Wait, just because of average stats that count in averages, or what?
Yeah, just from his overall, like from previous to now.
Yeah.
Or not to now. You know what I'm saying? Like from his
It's just basic like things that count like OPS plus type things.
Yeah.
So like it went down because the average went up.
Yeah. It's funny to look up like Johnny Skidoo in 1902's OPS plus.
I know. He dies from fucking like
scoliosis.
Yeah.
He died of scurvy.
Played
career 92 OPS plus.
Played from 24 to 26 and then 31 to 33 and then dies at 45.
It is crazy to think about like World War II ball was better than the major leagues. So playing on, then they're fucking killing Nazis and come back.
Then work at a farm after they retire.
Yeah. Like when Babe Ruth was like, he's making more money than the president. That was like a big deal.
Yeah.
And now the presidency is just a racket to help other people make money that then you could make money after.
For sure. And then you make a coin.
You get book deals.
Absolutely.
You get to sing at Carmen's Banquet Center. Brian Mello. You think Brian Mello's throwing out the first pitch? That's something to look up.
At the Cardinals game?
No, at Blue Jays when he won Canadian Idol. I think that's first
we'll
pitch.
Look that up.
Oh my goodness. Let's go. We should go. We'll be right back. We can come back with this this wealth of knowledge. Unless you got to pump it.
No, it's not. Right.
Yeah. We gotta pay the bills.
Yeah. We'll go with
this. Isn't
doesn't seem like it's.
We gotta put some toaster strudels on the breakfast nook.
Yeah.
And the only way that's played is with some OJ ads.
Me dan una Pepsi.
Gánatela. Play ball. Dale.
Al bate viene Carlos Delgado. Carlos Delgado.
It's no wonder people call a pizza pizza when they're hungry for the very best of pizza. We sing it fast on the double while it's hot. It's no trouble. It's no wonder people.
Call 737-1111 for the best tasting pizza in town.
737-1111 pizza. 737-1111.
If you want to be a winner, you got to have the tools. Sports and business is all the same. You got to know your opponent, and you got to know yourself. You got to train properly, you got to get your rest, and you better know what you're putting in your body.
New Power Burst. not just a thirst quencher, but an advanced performance sports drink.
Why not be a winner?
Now, there's a new concept in pickups that's turning the import world upside down. It's America's new size 83 Ford Ranger with gas mileage that beats the top-selling import. And Ranger also turns them inside out with a cab wider than any import. And Ford's exclusive twin I-beam. Ranger turns the imports right around with double wall box sides. Don't try that with an import. Yes, the import world is being turned upside down by Ranger with 2-year Ford Care protection plus hundreds of dollars in cash back now.
Summertime fun, need refreshment. Yeah! Summertime fun, need refreshment.
Introducing new frozen concentrated iced tea from McCain. Refreshing, thirst-quenching beverage made with the essence of unique tea blends. McCain iced tea. Caffeine-free, no powdery taste. Just the clean, fresh-tasting flavor of McCain iced tea. Caffeine-free, no powdery taste. McCain, great-tasting refreshment down to a tea.
I've pushed a lot of ships around this harbor. I haven't lost one yet. When you finally get them on your own, that's when you realize how thirsty you are and how good a cold beer is going to taste. That's it, guys. It's Miller time.
This we're actually going to start doing if the season goes super sour, we're going to start doing Hamilton Cardinals streams. Imagine that.
Yeah.
That makes me fun. Do IBL, Intercounty Baseball League streams.
The Cardinals are playing at Christie Pitts on 25th, I think.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we should go boo.
Boo!
Toronto sucks.
It'd be cool to watch Fernando Rodney pitch at Christie Pitts.
Yeah, would it be? Or that chick, the Japanese chick.
Oh yeah. She's on the Maple Leafs. Right?
Yeah.
I wish. That was on a podcast. I skipped it, but I'm just kidding.
Yeah, like that's kind of cool. Skip 15.
No, that'd be sick to watch that.
The bat went farther than the ball.
Apparently her velo's down.
Oh, okay, well, if her velo was up, she's not pitching for the fucking Maple Leafs. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I asked them. I was like, so what's the tap out here? Like, what's the average velo? Is it like 87 to the 89, 91 range? I just went to my first ever IBL game. The guy looked at me like, "That's exactly correct."
Really?
Well, yeah, because if they throw high velo, you're not going to be.
You could get a bullpen job at some fucking team.
No, absolutely not. The thing is, like, this is going to be controversial. Christie Pitts is cool to watch a game.
Yeah.
It is.
You went to one, eh?
Yeah, we went to a playoff game last year against the Barrie Baycats.
Ooh,
they lost.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, I hate the fucking Barrie Baycats.
Fuck the Baycats.
Those fucking assholes. But I want it to be like when you see like London and you see Welland, they have a real stadium with like bleachers.
You don't want to sit on the ground.
People love that. They think it's endearing. They sit on the hill.
Yeah.
I want to sit in an actual like baseball.
You can bring your
field.
own beer though.
Yeah, you can. They still have.
You make a good point.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. My wheels were spinning.
Yeah.
And they also sell left field for cheap too.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Left field does the concessions. They do hot dogs, pretzels.
Yeah, they do Maple Leaf Lager or something, don't they?
Oh yeah, that beer's pretty good too.
Yeah.
If they said, "Hey, this tastes like Blue Light," you'd love it. They would suck, but it's not.
Right.
Yeah.
But they say it's just Maple Leaf Lager.
Yeah, it's Maple Leaf Lager.
It's just old ones.
Bradley Zimmer is discovering fire. They say he looked like a caveman.
Piss stream.
This they're not giving us zhuzh. They're not giving us there's nothing they can even be doing that sparks it up. We got ads for Hong Kong. We should go to fucking Hong Kong.
We should go to Hong Kong.
Do a piss stream from Hong Kong at 3 a.m.
We should just go to Spadina.
Yeah. The food there is good.
I believe it. Yeah.
I mean, I really haven't much.
I love
I go to
slurp.
New Ho King and get chicken balls.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love slurping a dump.
I like a dump. Amy's not into dumplings, so but
No?
I like a dump.
You'll slurp a dump.
I'll
that's right.
slurp a dump. I like him fried. I like him steamed.
Totally.
You know in that little fucking bin they put that little plastic.
Yeah, that's
thing?
what I want.
Yes.
Costs a fucking $1.25.
Louis had a bit about that, Rick. You know, everything's like in a simulation.
Yeah.
He's like, the reason he doesn't think it's a simulation because you know when you see like chicken breast and they had that little pad underneath.
Yeah.
Like, why would a simulation think to do that? They wouldn't. Like,
Yeah.
There's like a guy in Ohio going, oh, like from a factory, like putting that on. That was his joke. It's fantastic. Yeah. He killed from joke one. It was really something. It was really something to see. It was like it was something to really witness. Watching cool shit in small venues is the best. You know, the Stones would play like
they play.
Start me up.
Thanks. Holy shit, it does.
Well, they're writing of it.
It looks fucking awesome. Yeah, look at this shit. Producer Amy, everyone.
All right. Well, you can give that one to Riley. All right.
Thanks, buddy. That looks really good.
All right. I'll have a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
If I have diarrhea, I'll do it right on the stream. Chad Green's coming in on holiday. Comes into the Green Day. That's a little too risky, Riley. That glass drops. I mean, that's a good glass.
You're right. Yeah, it's like, fuck the computer.
Not the computer that your live lyrics based off.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
We already had a spill earlier this year. All right. So let's still not give up on this game. They're down 4 runs.
We have caught and compromised to a permanent end Osama bin Laden.
That's one of my faves.
Do you remember that happened? I
remember that.
Oh yeah.
And pussy too.
Not wrestling. I was way out of wrestling at that point.
No, but I remember I remember just watching videos of Americans like going on the streets cheering and stuff and being like, this not like a Bin Laden fan, but this feels fucking weird.
Yeah. Remember when Gaddafi died? They were like bringing his body weekend at Bernie's out? That was a little not ideal.
That was pretty fucked. And then all the videos.
No, he was a brutal dictator who, I can understand the joy that he's gone.
Yeah.
But dragging him through the street, you're like, that's not probably.
There were videos that surfaced and people were like, those aren't real. And I'm like, well, it's not.
It seemed real.
Tough one to fake.
It was Gaddafi's face.
I know. It was real. But people were like, that's it. That's not. Like, that's a Photoshop or something.
Why were they saying that? It's to make them look better?
I think because it was fucking nasty.
Yeah, but the truth is nasty.
That's true. It seemed pretty real to me.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Gaddafi's head being on his fucking dragged in the street. People
still real to me. You know reference it?
People pissing on his body.
I just want to thank you for sacrificing your bodies.
What is this from?
You ever see that? It's a guy in like a bleachers and it's like Jim Cornette's there and some wrestlers. It's still real to me, damn it. But it's Gaddafi again. It's still real. Thanks, Amy.
Holy shit.
The cherry tomatoes are. Oh, thank you. Well, I think you melted it.
You don't like them?
No, I do, but they don't like. They don't like me. It's like the sun. I like the sun. The sun doesn't like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The cherry tomatoes are what gave you the problem.
This is like a beautiful East Stony Creek family is a half wop, half Mick.
Absolutely, that's a Catholic school table right there.
That's a Catholic school dish.
Yeah.
I expect that if you go to like a Bishop Bryan or St. Paul reunion, this has to be the dish.
Yeah.
Guinness
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The Catholic school platter.
Oh my. All right, we're gonna do it. Oh geez, couldn't turn to 2. The Jays are fucking lifeless. He's got some speed. We just need the big boppers aren't scaring folks. You know what I mean?
You need your big boppers.
You need big boppers going crazy.
You got a group of guys you're paid to do a certain job and they're not showing up and doing it.
Oh man, yeah. The Barkster. Who do you think's gonna have a gig longer? Barker or
whoever takes pay cut? Whoever takes the most pay cut.
Who's always willing to take the
yeah
lose money, or not lose money but take less money? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think this network will do everything they can to tank their fucking talent.
They still did that with Pat Tabler and I'm pissed off about that.
Absolutely.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, fuck this network.
Yeah, fuck Rogers.
Fuck this company.
Absolutely. I could say that through and through on the broadcast. The pitch out. Wow. That was sexy.
It was, yeah. They already got one of those today.
On Friday night, Alejandro Kirk threw 2 runners out in 1 inning.
You picked off 2 guys in 1 inning?
Not picked off, threw them out.
Oh, wow,
Trying
that's
to steal
cool.
second. In 1 inning.
That's awesome.
Show some respect to the Kirky name. Ooh, he's safe, but it was. I like the play. I like it.
Polar Pop.
Circle K.
It's a Diet Coke.
It's cool.
Oh fuck!
It tastes
Can't
like
beat that.
It tastes like Coke that's just been watered.
That's kind of what I like.
Yeah. Oh, I don't. Sometimes you go over there and it's fucked.
Yeah.
They're running low. Thanks for the pasta, Amy. The Past
Producer Amy, everyone.
Thank you. Your producer Amy music. Whew.
Oh my God, there's some good shit in here, Kev.
The comments are. Oh yeah, the mellow. He's the Eye of the Tiger's sick. The performing for Sarah Palin at Carmen's Banquet Center rules.
Yeah, it's
that
so
rocks.
cool.
I mean, patriotic duty.
He's awesome.
Imagine being a fly on the wall for that dinner.
Oh yeah,
that would have rocked.
And it was all mellow.
I heard that Public Enemy performed at Carmen's.
Ah, fuck.
You have some bad hombres here.
It's a rough one for the fellas in the dome tonight. My goodness.
That shit sucks.
That shit fucking sucks. It's down 6-0 in the sixth. Put the Wally on. Fuck.
Pop your glove and tug your cap. Hustle around
It's a good song, eh?
We're coming up strong, ain't never giving up. We're gonna take Toronto straight to the top.
The boys on the mound don't hesitate to fire up strikes across the home plate. We're sliding and a curving, unloading our smoke. We throwing up.
All right, we'll be right back. For fuck's sakes, we'll have a bite. We'll be right back.
Je dégustais ma céréale favorite quand tout à coup, j'ai été frappé par un éclair de génie. Une pas mal bonne idée. Une combinaison dont tout le monde parlerait. Et je savais exactement à qui la confier.
Voici la nouvelle céréale Apple and Cinnamon Wheats de Nabisco. De bonnes bouchées de blé entier avec de la vraie pomme et de la cannelle.
Un délice. J'avais raison.
Quand on travaille dur, ça porte fruit. D'abord Raisin Wheats, maintenant Apple and Cinnamon Wheats. Avec Nabisco, les idées savoureuses, ça porte fruit.
Now, Ford blasts through truck prices with $1,000 back, 100% from Ford on tough Broncos, and $2,000 back on XLT club wagons, and $500 on vans. There are big price breaks, $500 to $750 on most Ford pickups and 4x4s, and $1,000 on tough Ford mediums. So get the jump on truck prices and get up to $2,000 back, 100% from Ford. It's big. It's now.
Boy, boy, ching, boy, boy, ching, boy, 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 ching, boy, boy, ching, boy, boy, sama, ching, boy, gayo.
アリナミン V ドリンク武田
To discover the real difference between the world's two leading soft drinks, we're implementing an anthropological study. Chimp A will be allowed nothing but Coke. Chimp B, nothing but Pepsi. The results are astounding. The chimp that drank Coke showed improvement in motor skills. The chimp that drank Pepsi, however, disappeared.
Hello? It's him.
Hello, I'm Russell Oliver, and I buy your used...
Fucking Vladdy. We need a fucking rally.
You do sound like Bubbles.
This is it's not looking good at the present moment. But we'll look back at this in a September run. You're like, things couldn't get lower. I had cat air in my fucking pasta. The Jays suck right now.
They aren't good.
No. And like it what protection is Santander adding right now to Vladdy? Not a ton, but the swings start to look better. I don't know.
I don't.
His timing's getting there. I know they talk about that. They need it's like you do a whole month of spring training, and I know you're facing not elite pitching. Spring training.
The numbers are bullshit. I'm not gonna lie, but he doesn't look. He looks like he looks good.
There's one.
There you go.
Just keep.
The numbers are terrible. Let's not lie. Numbers couldn't be worse.
Well, he's got three big flies.
Sure.
Vladdy's got 3 big flies. You'll like.
So was he on like a fucking 17 homer pace?
Yeah, that's not what you want. No, especially when you're not. He's not there for the glove. He's not even there for the on base percentage. It's just he's there to hit smackaroons. But he hit 44 last year, so that's probably his career year, and that was the outlier, and that was the right time to do it, and
it'd make $1 gazillion.
I'm still like, again, Vladdy's dude. He could have a great year, but even if Vladdy has a great year and the team's in the toilet, Toronto fans won't show up to watch Vladimir Guerrero unless you're having like an historic season. No one's showing up to watch. Like a casual fan isn't showing up to watch one player. You know who fucking said that? Mark Shapiro.
Yeah.
Until the Rogers was like, sign him.
Yeah, force him to do it. Yeah, he could have a Vernon Wells trajectory.
Fuck off. Not even in year 1 of the 14 years.
Or, he could be Aaron Judge.
Yeah, could be Aaron Judge. Like Aaron Judge didn't even enter the league until what Vladdy is now,
Exactly.
Right? So you never know. I choose to be optimistic, but it ain't it. It ain't it. This is Puerto Rico. It's been.
What is it?
You cannot do
We got it's actually a crime we don't have hamburger on hamburger.
Hamburger. Yeah, that was the first comment tonight.
Hamburger. Hamburger. Jesus Murphy.
You guys like watching a guy eat pasta on stream or what?
This is guys jerk off to that. Yeah. All right, Springy's aboard, right? The Springster's up.
Yeah, we should win this one now.
Dalton Varsho hits a nuke, pull it to 4. You get the lockdown bullpen going. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, then you're not in so much of a hole. You're just in a deep hole.
You're in a fucking deep hole. Yeah, this is.
Look at these fucking dorks.
We're gonna. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know when I'm gonna run this headset again. I don't know what the vibes are bad. We want me to spin it that it's good. You're down 6-0 in the 6th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to fucking tell you? Fucking Wally. Wally's in my dreams.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah,
he's awesome. I like his shorts.
Apparently, when they initially tried to introduce like the mascots, he was obviously hated because what the fuck's that guy doing here, dude?
This fucking green idiot.
They should have made him white. Mad Wally's green.
They dress him pretty white.
Yeah, they dress him white, but he ain't. He's not quite there. Complaint from the Boston faithful.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take my kids here. It's the worst Boston accent possible. That's a nuke.
That is, yeah.
And it's fucking 6-2.
You want to criticize something?
Criticize these nuts. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Let's go. There you go. The Bar Show's back and he's made an impact. Great catch yesterday. Fucking nuke today. Let's go. You know, you could live in a world where I'm just getting way ahead of myself, but you could live in a world where you could, if our show can get the on base going, you could lead him. You can have him lead off against righties and do Springer against lefties.
Mm-hmm. And then move Bo to fucking 7th.
No. Bo's. You still like? I think there's a world where you could do that. You could do Bo second, Flatty third, Santander cleanup guy.
Sure.
They need a fucking cleanup hitter. I've been saying that for 3 years. I do declare.
You got a guy you're paying $500 million to, and you want him to hit as often as he can.
Which is true.
Yeah.
The analytics the Yankees say that, and I do.
Yeah. And if you
oh, that another one! Let's go!
Yeah,
Let's go. We cut the lead.
Swing it and drive.
There you go.
Boys, I'm backing down. When the vibe, and you've totally redeemed yourself. We gotta get that button off and Dumb and Dumber. Just when I thought you couldn't possibly get any dumber, you go out and pull something like this. You know that he trades the van for that moped. Some kids back in town traded the van for it straight up. He moves the fucking like the mirror. Yeah. Where did you find that? He's impressed. They're gonna drive the Aspen on a moped as opposed to the van. It's a cool thing.
Into the catch bar.
Yeah, I hit the clear waters or the white waters or whatever. Kirky.
The catch bar is the nice one, right? What's the fancy one?
Yeah, I guess that's the catch bar.
Cause they're all the same fucking shit.
They got to put that fucking Varsho kids from last night that picture on the catch bar.
They need a dive bar. They need a bar where they play like like all right, you want like a lights out. You want nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
You want like that kind of
They
bar.
have to make sure you don't even have anything in your debit and you're only spending money on credit cards that you don't have.
Yeah, they need a 5-star circa 2010 in the dome.
Yeah, there's just piss all over the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Some guy shooting up.
5-star is apparently nice now. Like people like going there. People like there's like young people there. That sucks ass. That makes me feel like
it makes me feel sad for the drunks that love it there.
Yeah, it's over now. If that's the case,
they've ruined it. Yeah, it's gone. She's long gone, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, she's long gone. Man, well,
I went there once, and the woman, I got a pitcher, and the woman asked if I needed a glass.
Wow,
which is awesome.
Are you want a glass, or you not a pussy? Yeah. We got a little fancy boy.
It was $5.75 for a cool pitcher as well.
That's awesome.
A little one, but still.
Little mini pitcher.
Yeah.
What about a Barger fucking nuke right now? He's the full extension of Kirky. It's fun watching that dude hit nukes.
Yeah.
The only thing more fun than watching that is watching Kirky run out a double.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's a fun ball player.
For sure. Number 1 ranked by weight on Baseball Reference.
All right. Well, you know what? We put up a 3 spot, and there's some life in downtown Toronto this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Giolito's came as more than advertised. I think he's pitched very well, but guess what? There's life in the 6. Will we be right back?
して風当たりが強い。やめろ大工。明日から来なくていいよ。ただこの惑星の若者は
俺となられてちょっと嬉しかったです。
ややこしい缶コーヒーのボスレインボーマウンテン。
Hey, Dougie, good shot in there. You know, you're a guy who looks for the best things in life. Isn't that right, Doug?
Right, Bob.
And that's why you tune into my morning show every day on the Fan 1430. Isn't that right, Doug?
Yeah, right, Bob.
And, of course, you tune in because research has found me to be intelligent, insightful, and opinionated. Right, Doug?
Wrong, Bob.
Wrong?
I tune in for the news every hour at 25 and 55.
The Bob McCowan Show. Everything a guy needs to start the day. Weekday mornings on the Fan 1430.
Gilmore tunes in for news.
GameCube. ゼルダの伝説、風のタクト、バイオハザードゼロ。ゲームキューブ。
All you light beers out there, you've met your Mats.
New Mats Premium Light.
Want to hear what I've got for you?
The Double Deluxe from Hot and Now. It's back for only 99 cents. No limits, no gimmicks. 2 juicy patties with all your favorite fixins'. Double beef. Double value. Now just 99 cents at Hot and Now.
They're going fast.
What are you waiting for? Dive into your favorite Hot and Now items anytime. We're open late, day or night, Hot and Now.
A message to all parents whose kids are always the only ones home when mom's dishes and lamps mysteriously break. Zellers has Bostic General Purpose Electric Glue Guns for Dad, on sale for just $19.97. And this craft model for mom is just $14.97. They're great for building and repairing things that seem to break without any explanation. You saw it. I didn't touch it.
Find it this Christmas at Zellers, and only you'll know how little you paid.
Stupid bird.
All right, we're back. Devers is a dangerous motherfucker. So you got to put up zeros here. Lost it on the day. You know that the Yimi Garcia song you coming in?
Oh yeah.
Lost it on the day. It's had every year.
I don't know what the fuck. Yeah.
We got to put that music video on. We got to demonetize.
Yeah, your singing's too beautiful.
Yeah, that's too accurate. They can't tell the difference.
That's
Can't tell apart 4 crusties. The Guinness MD. Guinea MD is working actually right now. Had 1 bite of pasta and some Guinea MDs.
Yeah. Bit of cat hair.
Doctor's orders. He said, I have 1 bite.
Yeah. Make sure you get a bit of cat
1 bite,
hair.
everyone knows the rules.
Yeah.
Nice.
Eat 6 bites.
Right, the Bo. Bo's played a really good shortstop this year, by the way.
Yeah, maybe that's what he's working on.
Why are you being on Bo? Bo's not been that bad this year.
I'm just fucking around.
Let's look at Bo's numbers.
I'm just feeling negative.
You're feeling negative. Bo's been hitting.
Yeah.
It's not Bo's fault. It ain't Bo's fault. Yeah, it ain't. If it ain't Bo, don't fix it, right? I mean, he's 703 OPS, 299 average.
That's not terrible.
You'd like a little more big flies.
On a good team, that's not great. On a bad team, that's awesome.
Yeah. Let's look at Bichette's. Yeah, I mean, you want a little more pop. But
Yeah.
some extra base hits.
On a team that's winning, you're not super mad at that. On a team that's losing.
On a team that's winning, you're not mad at anything.
No, absolutely.
You're not mad at a fucking goddamn thing. Gimmy's great. Mason Fluharty's been good. Brendan Little's been good. And then, of course, Jeff Hoffman's been good. Like the leverage guys in the bullpen are good. Some of the bridge can get a little spooky at some points.
Sometimes those guys just figure shit out, though. Like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't have analysis here. You know what I mean? You're not watching the show for that. But sometimes these guys just suck ass for like 3 months, and then they're good. That's just how that shit goes. So I'm just hoping
the
that
tale of the
happens.
season. It's not done in one night. There once was a story of a motherfucker going 0 for 4 in fucking Toronto, right? This dumbass. Fuck Trevor's story.
This is a story, yo.
Oh, this is a story right about how Jimmy Garcia fucking striking the motherfucker out. And, you know,
yeah.
Watching some Jays, they were up to no good. Starting hitting diggers in the neighborhood.
Dumbass. That's so stupid.
I did one little stream. My mom got scared. She said, "What are you doing in Toronto? You're fucking making embarrassment for our families." I'm getting spinned. You know that part where they get spinned?
Yeah. You can get hair.
Me and go home to piss lair. Come on. Whoa. They play the Phillies? West Philadelphia. Whoa.
You do Trevor Story / Phillies.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Yeah.
No sense. I'm disappointed that the Seattle's playing them on the weekend this year because they can't use maybe the swing and this be streaming.
You already looked them up.
For the Jays game on Tuesday. I was just going to utter it Friday to Tuesday night. Quite stylish.
Yeah, there's a bummer we fucked that one up. I think I fucked that one up.
No, you didn't. Why did you fuck it up?
Didn't I not post that one or something? No.
Oh, maybe. We just put it up 3 years later for sure. Makes sense. Miller Lite all over my tits. What is it?
You posted it. Yeah, whatever.
I don't know. It exists online.
No one gives a fuck.
It's on my gram.
No one gives a shit.
Oh, maybe the swing and bass be streaming. You're Niles in it. Maybe you look good as Niles. You look hot as Niles, to be honest with you.
Thanks, buddy.
Do you guys fucking believe? I just needed a little spark in my step to get this stream perked up. And the 3 spot did it.
Yeah.
It was just what the doctor ordered. Cut the lead in half. You're going to have to get in the high leverage relievers. You know what I mean?
That's so true.
Fucking Deadpool is such a fucking funny movie, too. Let's get best comics of all time, number 1, Ryan Reynolds. He is fucking
He's awesome.
funny as shit.
Funny as hell.
His wife's down to earth, too.
Yeah, she's not up to anything.
She's a bitch. I like, for real, I like Martin Short a ton. He rocks. He's one of the great panel guests of all time.
I met him at the golf course I used to work at, yeah.
Was he cool? Or?
Yeah, he's nice.
I mean, what was he going to do in 9 seconds? Be a cunt?
Yeah, I don't know. He was pretty friendly, actually. A couple of those guys are dicks, but he was nice.
Those wings are perking me up. I can go for a Coors Light wings combo, 1999 Ontario only.
I know.
Boston Pizza, the playoffs are back.
Kevy's flu game keeps going.
This year we bring it home. You be easy on that slogan for the Leafs. You know,
yeah.
Didn't work out for the other fella. The guy's wearing a corncob TV hat.
What is that again?
That's from I Think You Should Leave.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the coffin
right.
floppers.
Right.
I didn't do fucking
TV.
shit. You could tell whoever edited this knew this. Like, we'll keep that in. The thing.
Yeah.
Lucas Giolito pitched a great game. I mean, he gave it the 3 spot, but he still gave you the quality start. 7 Ks. What?
I was laughing at the coffin droppers. I'm just about to.
Oh, yeah. Coffin. It's so brutal.
Late night stream next week, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're in Anaheim.
Yeah, we are. We're the team.
We're going to go.
Yeah.
Jay's Halos late night piss stream.
Yeah. They're putting us up at a Super 8.
It's going to be Piss After Dark.
Yeah.
Next week's Piss After Dark.
They're putting us at a Super 8 in Inglewood.
Piss After Dark is going to get... It's for adults. For next week's for adults only. I know a lot of kids tune in.
No children.
Yeah, it's adults only next week.
It's a Grand Slam deal for that lawnmower.
Oh, that actually is... we're looking for Robies.
Yeah.
That's a Grand Slam deal.
Yeah, that's a Grand Slam. What is it, $400?
Yeah.
That's a Grand Slam
4 bags.
fucking deal.
Yeah. Yeah, if you put in the chat, how much you buy your Roby for? Because I think that's pretty good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, as 2 guys who know a lot about lawnmowers.
Absolutely.
That seems great
My
to
bread
me.
and butter. Get down! Yeah, you ain't getting that, Bregman. And your dad's not winning governorship either, dumbass. I actually feel bad about anti-Semitic Red Sox fans now. That stinks for them. You know what I mean?
You feel bad about it.
Well, because they have Alex Bregman on, they're conflicted. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Feel bad for
the Red Sox fans can look past the scandal for the
right.
on
You
the
feel
Astros.
bad for that.
Yeah, I feel bad for the fans.
I got you.
Because they can look past the whole.
Yeah,
they can look past the whole trash can, but him being Jewish, that's rough for the Red Sox fans.
It is,
They won't stand for that.
It's true. They've already had to deal with black players.
Yeah, they black Italians.
Yeah, I know that was a stretch.
Yeah, they have they go through a lot. You know what I mean?
I feel for these guys. Yeah, you're just like a,
I say earn dog. Oh. Don't you fucking dare. He started to. You fucking started to. You shut the fuck up. Call that a strike. You see that little movement there?
Yeah.
That little.
Yeah.
Fuck off with that shit. Fuck off.
Piss.
Earn dog. It's in the gap. It's a double from Earn dog. I don't even know. I didn't get that. Cut it off. That's a funny Tim and Eric line. You know the Tim and Eric episode where Eric experiences puberty before Tim?
Yeah.
So he's getting like pubic hair and his voice is dropping.
Yeah.
And then Tim looks at the camera and he's like, I once had a hair on my nipple, but my mom made me cut it off. My mom made me cut it off. I once had hair on my nipple. My mom made me cut it off. It's a great line. Come on, Bo. Riley's talking shit like an asshole to you all night long.
Make me take it back.
Yeah. paint my chicken coop. Make me. We got just a little bit in the bullpen too. Just a little bit of my life for you.
That's the great bit.
You should come into that. I mean, Chad Green's doing Green Day.
Yeah,
throw me a
that's
bone
awesome.
and come in just a little bit. Imagine that. The lefty reliever. Just a little bit of my life for you.
That's a great bit. Oh
Ooh.
fuck, that's a tough one.
You hangy, he should be bangy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the school of Barker Hard Knocks. School of hitting, he hangy, you bangy. He hangy.
He did hangy. That was a tough one though. I wouldn't have.
Let's
swung.
get fucking Vladdy to the dish too. Come on, Bowie. Call him David Bowie.
This is the best show out there.
Bo, let's go, Bo. They do that to them. Let's go, Bo. Let's go, Bo. The best month in his career he ever had was September 2022, and Bo was hitting fucking everything. All right, that's a non-competitive pitch, Whitlock. You fucking dumbass.
Those were meaningful games, correct?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They made the postseason that year.
Oh yeah,
that was your,
I know. I rubbed that year out of my brain.
we were WC1 that year.
That's what I mean. I rubbed that year out of my brain a little bit.
Yeah, it's fine in a minute. It's fine in a minute. All right, Vladdy, La Planca, right now, 2-run jack. Make it a 1-run game. Make him sweat a little bit. That was my dad. It looks good on him when they would beat a team like he did.
Yeah.
My dad hated the Sox. Fuck the Sox. Fuck the Yanks. Fuck the Orioles, and fuck the Rays. This is a. I can't. I'm not gonna look at that just in case. I can't look at. Come on, Vladdy. Come on, Vladdy. Ooh, didn't get the call, and that's pure pitch framing there, right?
Yeah.
It's pure pitch framing because that is a strike. Doesn't get the call because it didn't come in the mitt pretty. Pretty much. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, pretty much.
What it all comes down to. Because I got one Vladdy in my pocket and the other one. So come on. Tony Taters. Could you imagine a 3-run ho-ho? Could you imagine a bottom 7 3-run ho-ho to tie this game? Get the fucking folks up.
We got to get little hand things we do.
The pitch stream?
Yeah.
For another beer, just be telling
Yeah.
For the fellas. For 2. We do the night of the rocks, but you, me, you, me.
When you want another beer or something?
Anthony Santander, Tony Taters. Are you shaking in your boots? Get the pitching coach out. Get the fucking pitching coach out.
Taking the dump at a strip club. It's the best chat on YouTube.
Who's taking the number 2 at the strips?
Did I miss?
Night. he dared tried the fucking potato salad and chicken tenders at a strip club, and it ran through him.
I played a show in Ottawa once, and they had like stalls, but we were out of towners, so we didn't have a place to stay. The stalls had the door where it was about waist height door, so you can't take a shit there, and I just had to shit, so I just shit in front of everybody.
Yeah,
because the door was like a halfway up stall.
I'll do comedy club washroom shits. That's for me like dangerous. But I will not. The shitting at the Dome sucks. That's when you really got to get the premium seats. I bet you they have mints on their fucking seats.
Yeah. You go to the TD zone or whatever.
They fucking wipe your ass for you in the TD zone.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for your
you think they got bidets?
Deposit.
Apparently that's what Sasaki wanted. That put him over the top. He wanted Japanese style bidet toilets.
Yeah. Right.
Which I respect. It's outside.
You want a Nintendo DS girlfriend?
Woohoo! Yeah, like one of those things. Yeah. You ever see that on Archer? He's like, is that a ghost? The one guy has like one of those as his girlfriend, and it's the one with. Oh, wait a second. Yes!
No way.
Let's go!
Oh,
Piss stream. I like the Kevin Riley. What a miracle. Tony's moment has came through. The tone zone from 6-0 to 6-6. When things couldn't look worse, we're in the shitter. Tony wakes up.
Bush party tonight.
Fucking bush party in the 6. Got to drive up to Etobicoke for that bush party, baby. Wow. Imagine putting a hundo money line Jays down 6 nitty.
That's what we needed before.
Yeah. I just banked the tooth off the mic like I'm screaming in a punk band at the UNF hall in 2003.
Yeah.
We died losers getting banned from that, so we came back as Rotcock 2 months later.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Rotcock is a cool band name.
That's a great
It was
name.
a time when all the bands would be like Autumn's Failure, and we were Rotcock, one word. Me and Brandon Strykowski, Phil Juan.
Yeah.
Rotcock. We handed them all the tickets. We didn't sell any, and purposely I had the thing still on. Like, here you go. We'll play at 6:15. Because you need to play at 6:15 or like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
And that'd be kind of fun to play at 1 a.m. too. I was a rebellious little punk rocker. That I threw a thing and they banned us.
You threw a what?
I threw like a symbol or something.
Oh.
Okay, you know.
What do they give a fuck?
Say something outrageous. You know what I mean? Sex Pistols.
Yeah.
Everyone here's a cunt. Yeah, I'd come on. I'd be like 15. Hello, cunts.
Yeah. With the accent.
Hello, cunts.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome. I needed that mentally, sexually, and physically. I needed it all. It just felt. Tony's awake, baby. Fourth Jack of the year. The Tone Zone's back. That was his big. Obviously, what goes without saying.
Take it
biggest
all back.
Garrett Whitlock's a fucking bitch. Bitch lock, right?
That's right.
Swinging it drive deep. Swinging
Oh, shit. I thought we just try to say it stops it.
Sometimes they do.
Okay.
Always
Tony Taters. We should do a new one.
Yeah.
When the Jays are down 6-0.
Who's 6'2"?
Oh!
Oh, wait.
No, I was getting a little reacting. I was getting a little too reactionary.
You were reacting.
I was getting reactionary. All right.
You were reacting.
We gotta take a break. We gotta come back. Try to tell your friends, tell your neighbors, wake up your youth pastor. The Piss Stream's live. The Jays are 6-6. We head to the 8th. Let's go.
It's not surprising is the name of the company that built it.
When it's time to cool down, you tell the days last mine. Coors Light's the right beer, that's got the right style. Just the right taste, the flavor's mellow, the taste is light. You can't miss with the cold Coors Light. You can't miss with the silver bullet.
Coors Light beer.
We know throughout the nation, as hurts the superstar. We got the winning combination, super people, super cars, making that extra effort to meet your special needs. Getting you in, getting you out with super speed. Hearst, the superstar in rent-a-car. Hearst, the superstar in rent-a-car.
You know it.
Architecture. Monuments to human achievement. Lasting symbols of glory. Canada's new symbol, the Sky Dome. In our Dome Stadium, our glory is a roof that can open or close. Sky Dome. Toronto did it. All of us did it. Now, in recognition of this great achievement, the Sky Dome Corporation lets you own a piece of the roof. A commemorative keepsake of actual material covering the dome can be yours. This unique square with the genuine Sky Dome logo is a reminder of our glorious first. Nested in a mini dome with fact-filled brochure and souvenir chocolate medallion, this collector's item is a wonderful gift and certainly something over 2 million visitors wouldn't want to be without. Call 1-800-888-0899. Hurry, supplies are limited. Just $9.95 lets you share the dream. Order 2 or more at only $7.95 each. Our dream became an achievement. Call to order now with your credit card. 1-800-888-0899. Share the dream. Order today.
You know, these days lots of deodorants are talking antibacterial protection. Fact is, every deodorant is antibacterial, so it's not about that at all. It's about whose deodorant lasts.
Stances.
Préndeme el mechón, que me voy para la Asunción. Préndeme el mechón, que me voy para Obregón. Mamá, préndeme el mechón, que me voy para Nuevo León. Préndeme el mechón, que me voy para Nueva York. Mamá, el mechón, préndeme el mechón. Prende el mechón, préndeme el mechón. Préndeme el mechón, mamá, préndeme el mechón, que me voy para la Asunción. Préndeme el mechón, que me voy para Obregón. Mamá, préndeme el mechón, que me voy para Nueva York. Préndeme el mechón, que me voy para Nuevo León. Mamá, el mechón, préndeme el mechón. Prende el mechón, préndeme el mechón. Y nos vamos, malecón de Mazatlán. Préndela, mami. Préndeme el mechón, mamá, préndeme el mechón, que me voy para la Asunción. Préndeme el mechón, que me voy para el Malecón. Mamá, préndeme el mechón, que me voy para Nuevo León. Préndeme el mechón, que me voy para Nueva York. Mamá, el mechón, préndeme el mechón. Prende el mechón, préndeme el mechón. Mamá, el mechón, préndeme el mechón. Prende el mechón, préndeme el mechón.
could he possibly be doing with his wife on a Saturday afternoon?
Gonna clean up the garage or scrub the toilet. She's like a slave driver, that woman, yeah?
I never let a woman treat me that way.
So what should we do tonight?
We could talk about cars.
Yeah.
Today, a Pavlovian experiment. Using superior intellect and vast scientific knowledge, we spent 6 months conditioning the poor, unsuspecting subject to respond to a ringing bell with an uncontrollable craving for the ultimate beverage. A demonstration.
Do you need a loan fast, today, right now? I'm the loaner.
Alright, we can go back on if you want.
Just like no mics? Obviously,
yeah. Oh, fuck.
Right now, what? No credit. I will process your loan.
What's up? Well, I'm sorry you had to deal with this technical diffs.
Oh, it's so good. Alright, we can go back on if you want.
Are we back?
Oh, then maybe this thing broke.
Brendan Little took care of it.
この惑星の住人は絶えず競い合い無意味な順位をつけて喜んでいる
やっぱかっこいいわナンバーワンは
It's okay.
But we're just gonna go au naturel, like not mics, right?
So, give me 1 sec, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
レインボーマウンテン
ホットペッパーです。ホットペッパーです。
この惑星の住民はなぜ犬と呼ばれる奇妙な生物と共同生活を送っているのだろうか。
全然配れてないじゃん。あとさ、その帽子サイズないのそれ。ちゃんとかぶって。
ただこの惑星の豆柴はかわいい。缶コーヒーのボスレインボーマウンテン。
I'm a professional. I've got to get this stuff white and clean. My job is tough. Jim Clancy, tough. So I don't take any chances. My bleach is Javex.
Javex, the professional.
Boy, boy.
Boy,
boy.
boy.
Boy, boy. 僕がついてる大丈夫。
アリナミン V トリ
Okay, be okay.
If you want the Scarlet, like, you can.
Alright.
Are we back?
Yeah,
sorry
back
for the
on
technical.
laptop mics.
Sorry for not our pristine audio abilities that you've come to accustom to and enjoy on the Swing of His broadcast.
We're on laptop mic.
We had a little snafu.
Yeah, it sounds fine. Yeah, those don't work. No.
Okay, why am I wearing headphones?
Yeah, you don't need headphones for me.
We don't need that. We're going au natch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's old school. Romy and Michelle's high school reunions playing first base. Romy Gonzalez, fuck you. Fuck Lisa Kudrow, by the way, but she's great.
I liked when the webcam went down. There's a big Zon in the back. It just was a big Zon on the street.
Well, when the cities are but dust,
Yeah.
Zani will survive us all. The
it's
memory of his legacy. We had to come back. I mean, this is Brendan Little got it done too. We obviously had the game on, even with the stream down.
Have a little bit,
just a little bit of my life for you. We should get the Britney Spears mics.
Yeah, I want those bad. I want to wear suits too.
We gotta the Jays gotta fucking win this game. You can't come back from 6-0 just to crush our fucking dicks.
We should wear suits, dude.
What do we got?
We should wear suits every stream.
We should wear old like TSN jackets with those.
Yeah, with the circle, with the TSN in it.
Yeah, that'd be sick. Or like those jackets like Tom Sheik used to wear. Those
we should wear earrings too, like diamond earrings.
I'm fired up. I really enjoyed that 3-run home run. That was the coolest shit.
That was a good.
That was the coolest moment of the year.
Yeah, that shit rocks. You know, we were about to get negative, but
nothing better than a 3-run ho-ho. I mean, we were in the pits of hell.
May's gonna be
to come back from that. Kidding me?
It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May. And the Jays, fuck the Sox. Fuck the socks. Yeah.
Swinging a bitch just happened to CH.
And we're actually in the same broadcast studio.
We are, yeah.
There's a bass hit from Bar Show. I kind of like not being. I'm an animal out of his cage right now. I don't get the phones on. I don't want to get on that headset again, to be honest with you. Yeah. We'll figure it out.
We should get this picked up by Channel Zero.
Yeah. She watched channels. You know, that's a cool Public Enemy song.
Yeah.
Get the rouse. The audio's okay.
Poolside Piss is coming. Poolside Piss is coming.
We like pristine audio on this program.
We're
doing what we can. Do you remember last year there was like a technical snafu, and Dan Shulman was calling the game from his phone for
Really?
a couple innings? It was in Detroit.
I vaguely remember this. I don't think I watched it. I just heard about it after.
It was unbelievable. Like, you never see that shit. Like, the power went out in almost every area of where the broadcast was. They could still play.
He called into Blair and Barker and
but it was the Dan Shulman, the utmost professional, just calling from his phone.
Dan from Windsor.
And then he realized there was a delay from his phone to the broadcast, so he had to be behind a half second. Like,
That's
he caused
awesome.
that, like the pro that he is. I mean, we're not in that stratosphere, but we like to cosplay.
No, we're pretty much the same.
Yeah, I love the Shulman. When I was doing that thing in 2022 before the lockout, or during the lockout, I was posting a picture of Buck Martinez every day until the lockout was over.
Yeah.
And Dan Shulman, it got to Dan Shulman. He saw one of the pictures, like, that's awesome.
He did?
It was like Buck doing like Pilates in like the 70s or 80s.
That's really
cool.
cool.
And it got to Danny Scholl.
He liked it.
He responded to Kevin's Country Breakfast.
No way.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I was going to convert that to S&P, but I think you started an S&P Twitter because there's an @swinging a piss.
I did?
Yeah, and it follows like people. It's clearly you start.
I started?
Well, I didn't.
Okay.
I'll
try and delete
it. There's a 2-man operation.
I'll try and delete it, yeah.
Or try to remember the password. I'll just convert it over to that.
I think, I'll tell you later.
Yeah, give me your social security number live on here. People want that. They want to get in those credentials and fuck us up, but we won't even let that happen. We're smarter than you think. You know what I mean? Probably wouldn't just say it. Andres Jimenez. I love him. He's going to come up with the big hit right here. And this is where he should be batting in the lineup at a good team. But we want Andres to do a little splash. A little splash of good times. Wouldn't it be nice to get a little pop?
It would.
Let the pop return?
Love pop.
Can I have 2 liters of pop?
I can.
Yeah. You know, in a perfect world, I could press that button right now.
Yeah. I wonder what's playing.
You got to use your imagination.
Can I have 2 liters of pop?
Can I have 2 liters of pop? We'll get the technical snap. We'll get the text figured out. All our equipment's on its last limbs anyways, it feels.
Where is the thing? Oh, it's over here. Is it ready? Let's try it. You want the mics back or no?
Well, I mean, it's bottom of the 8th if you can fix in time.
Should be 2 seconds.
I'll see you guys if that doesn't work, right? Like it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It'll be 2 seconds.
All right. All right, we go a little commercial break in the intro.
Oh, Jesus.
We're going to the 9th. The game is tied. Hoffman's coming in. Do you feel like a W? I do.
Black Mask. Rated R starts Friday.
How many times have you wanted to pack it all in and take off? Well, with Hertz Economy Fares, the time to go is now. Our subcompacts are only $14.95 a day, weekends, and just $98 a week. All with free mileage. Larger cars are only $1 more a day. And if you rent for 3 weekdays or more, Hertz has special economy fares for that too. Hertz Economy Fares. Now you can't afford not to rent from number 1. Coming or going on a business trip, you've got no time to waste. And nobody knows that better than Hertz. Whether it's picking up or dropping off your Ford or other fine car, nobody has more to do it faster.
Getting you out with super speed. Hertz, the superstar in rent-a-car. Hertz, the superstar in rent-a-car.
You know it.
Introducing chicken salad at Subway. Try our delicious chicken salad sub, handmade right in front of you. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Around here, they know my name. Time to talk, time to say hello. Around here, we're all in the game. Hometown heroes, let them out, let them go.
Riley just made an insensitive comment. He called these homeless guy cans. These are unhouseman cans.
Give a little bit.
Just a little bit of my... Yeah, we're doing Riley drives. We're doing fucking rap. Okay.
Oh, there it is. That's what we're looking for earlier.
We're back, baby. Miles Straw's in left field. George Springer's in right field. And our guy, Dalton Varsho's playing fucking center field. Jeff Hoffman, the Hofster. Don't hassle the fucking Hoff. This would be Ribs and Pussy 2 to win this fucking game. The Ribs was the 3-run jack by Tony Taters. The Pussy 2 is securing the W on this Wednesday night. Yes, 1 pitch, 1 out. The doctor will take that every time a week and twice on Sunday.
Ribs.
You get the small pitch count up and it goes to extras. You could potentially use them, but we're not going to extras. We're going to fucking win this in the fucking bottom of the 9th. We got some rally drives. I got to finish my game.
Well, before you have the unhoused can.
I'm like a dad. Finish your Guinness before you get your
Finish
Molson
your
Dry.
Guinness before you have your Molson Dry. I'll wait for you. 2 unhoused people.
My work is like, you were having a, quote, rally Molson Dry. Jaron Duran, let's put you in a tizzy. All right, fellas. It's time for... should we wait for the...
Want to wait for
no, let's do
bottom of the 9th?
No, let's do it right now. Let's do Rally Dry. Because it starts with the clean... It's dry day. You know, it might be Wednesday, but for us, it's dry day night. You know what I mean?
That's just 2 more.
You know,
It's a week.
You know, Miller Lite has that, like, where Wednesdays feel like Fridays.
Not, feasible not in this country.
We're talking dry day nights.
Yeah, dry day nights. Oh, yeah.
It is good.
Mm-hmm.
I like a dry day.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We're in the dries.
Yeah, I see nothing wrong
Is
here.
there anything fun about Bella's just sitting around chewing gum, drinking dries? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's a Lloyd Braun reference.
I love a light beer. I love a normal, and I love a heavy.
I love a fucking dry. Do you know what it reminded me of? Is the you ever see the Brule?
Yeah.
Where they he goes through that thing and they put him in a thing where they're jerking him off. It's
Yeah.
the Steve Brule. He's like, turn this thing off. I'm dry. He took it all out. The fertility kit. Turn this thing off. I'm dry. John C. Reilly, the goat. That's fine in a mitt. That's fine in a mitt, sweetheart. Fuck yes. Just a little mitt. Just a little bit of a show for you.
The mics are back. How's it with the mics back? No one's watching.
Just, just a little piss. And just a little piss of that stream for you. We're doing it for the encore presentation. We're doing it for the clicks.
Yeah.
We're doing it for the live. We're back. You thought we were dead. We're raised from the ash, just like the Jays down 6-0. This piss stream has returned. And just a little piss. Hoffman's a fucking guy, eh? Remember you fucking
He's
hoser
the Hoff
dumbasses
man.
wanted Romano? Romano's dumb and his sister stinks. And Matt Chapman choked at his girlfriend and shot rounds in a garage. He's going to fucking blow this game with the fucking socks. You know it, I know it. Vegetable Lasagna knows it. The Jays are winning this fucking game. Call it. I haven't had this much of a hunch since the fucking miracle on March 17th, the walk-off home run spring training.
Yeah.
Fuck Chapman. It's wild that he's at his age still throwing that heat. Still throwing that gas.
Yeah. He's juicing or what?
I think he's just got that Get that Mamba mentality.
He does, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He did
getting
similar.
away with sexual assault in a court of law.
You say, yeah. You hung off the rim there.
Give him the call. Give it a Mamba. We were in Mamba mode tonight with down 6. No one thought they were coming back.
For sure.
We were in the pits of hell.
We were ready to.
You took that down.
We were.
We were ready to call it in. Yes, we're gonna go. Let's do one more break because I got to rock a little piss. I got to burst out piss through my cock, and Chapman's coming in.
One place where you can go from high school to flight school, the Army.
Oh, yeah. Keep on reaching. Keep on growing.
Today's Army has more pilots than the largest airline.
Not bad for a rookie.
Hey. Bring us your family, bring us your friends, bring us your favorite girl. For the taste of Little Italy, it's famous all over the world. Get satisfied, get pastified for $9.99, that's right. Unlimited pasta bon appetito. All you can eat, alright, here's how it works. You get all the penne, or fettuccine alfredo, or angel hair Florentine you can eat, plus Italian vegetable soup, or salad, garlic bread, coffee, and dessert, all for only $9.99. East Side Mario's, hey, bada boom, bada bing.
This must be your lucky day, Susie. My last one.
Thank you.
Sorry, Slugger. Sold out. Better luck next time. Hi there.
Just a little bit of my love for you. Here we go, bottom 9. This could be the first walk-off. We do rally fly down on the show. You know?
Yeah. The rally flies are down. What do you think they're playing on iPad? I think they're doing Duolingo.
Oh yeah, on the pad. Yeah, they're probably texting some hooah. He's got 13 Ks, almost 14 Ks per 9.
That's fucked up.
In 12 games. Coming in high level. I think Vladdy's going to take him yard. What's that? Vladdy takes his cock out.
He just nukes a 101.
Oh my goodness. What's going on? Vulture had that shoulder surgery. He's got the fucking robo armor.
Yeah, he looks like fucking Iron Man.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it's cool. But let's get the vibes up in the dome. I mean, I'm sure they're packed to the tits right now. This would be so goddamn exciting. I wish I was at this game last night. Erndog, man! Don't travel. Off the bat, it didn't look like it was gone, but it traveled.
It did.
I'd say they opened that roof in the fucking summer, and that's gone.
That was late. That was far side of the warning track. So
yeah, a little laugh with Chapman.
Yeah.
You love Erndog.
You do. You don't love Chapman.
You don't love Chapman, and
he wasn't supposed to do what he did.
No. Who hasn't though? Honestly, Amy, you've been with a couple of guys who choked down and shot off a gun in a garage, right? No, right. I like how he was like, we're Latin American. You don't understand their culture. He played that card.
Yeah. Just like you and Barry.
Yeah. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Bo, let's get an extra base hit from Bo. Let's get you on second and Vladdy drive you in and win the game. Let's do that. Ask your doctor about Ozempic. Although this would be a
Bozempic.
They do have a promotion, Bozempic.
The official semaglutide injection of the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah. I wouldn't be caught dead doing anything else. Although they double dip because they do Wegovy.
Yeah, they got to pick a side.
Who is?
They got to pick a side.
Yeah. It's Israel Palestine.
Yeah.
Wegovy.
Ozempic, Wegovy. Yeah.
And the thing is, Chapman's only thrown 4 pitches. He's only thrown 4 pitches.
Yeah.
He might come back out for 2 if they. All right. It's Vladdy time. It's Vladdy time. I asked him today, he does the thing. He was gonna write S and a P on the thing.
Yeah. S and a P.
How about 4th home run of the year right here? 7. Come on, baby. La Planca 40. The 4th home run.
Oh.
That was a strike too.
That was.
And that's a perfect pitch.
That was.
A hundo?
A hundo upstairs.
Up and in the zone. Are you fucking kidding me? Vladdy doesn't like it, but that's just a perfect pitch.
It was.
It was a fucking perfect pitch. Jesus Christ. Oh, boy.
That one, I wouldn't...
Yeah. Mahoney Park, you never would have swung at that.
No.
You got a slider in the dirt from Aroldis Chapman at Mahoney Park. We got to go. Yeah, we got to toss the ball around.
Producer Amy went Italian mode, having pasta in a
red our wine.
Bit of red wine.
Yeah.
Amy McIntoshissimo.
Ooh, 102. 102. All right. Imagine Tony got hot. Imagine Tony started going.
I mean,
Looney Tunes.
It starts now.
Tony going Looney Tunes is fucking sick.
It starts now.
His swing is absolutely gorgeous when it clicks. My goodness gracious.
These homeless beers pretty nice.
I know, eh?
Yeah.
They're good. Like it's yeah, Obi Trice, name no gimmick. You know what I mean?
These are nice. You guys got to get into these.
Try waking up on one of these. The sooner we eat, the sooner we can make omelets. He's trying to find Maggie. Maggie. All right, come on, Vladdy. We're going to our first extra innings. This extra innings brought to you by Molson Dry.
Careful. It may not be, you never know.
Of course you never know. I say we might go to extra innings, and I hope we don't. Let the fucking Blue Jays tap this off right now. Power against power, as they say. Woo, in the seats. Get the pitch count up. Get him out of there. You know what I mean? Because if you get him to like the 20, the 15, 17, 20, he might not come back out. He's an elder statesman.
That's so true.
So everything matters. It's the game within the game. He strikes him out.
That's a tough one.
All right.
That's a tough one.
We go to extras. Vladdy's going to be on second, too.
Yeah.
And the bottom half of the 10th.
Let's see him go.
What are your thoughts on that? Has it grown on you, the Ghost Runner? Is it not?
Well, I'm kind of used to it now. I don't know if I like it, but I'm used to it.
This is the 5th consecutive season.
Yeah.
Using that. It's funny when someone's like, they're doing that. Like, when they're not watching ball.
I know.
That's like, they're doing shootouts?
Yeah.
When did shootouts come in?
2005, I think.
Yeah, that would still be me. They're doing shootouts?
Yeah. Wait, 2005 was the lockout.
We're trying to win a game.
So probably 2006 then.
We definitely got to get to Jim Mora, too, right? Playoffs?
Yeah.
You're talking to me about playoffs?
I mean, I'll have 6. But 4 is a fair number.
I love when you know what
we're gonna watch Hudson and Rex after. That's
we're watching. I like Rex personally.
So next weekend it's a 9:30 start next week. It's Piss After Dark next week.
Yeah.
That's really. We should wear sunglasses.
Oh, the porcelain pals know about it.
I wear my piss glasses at
We should wear
that. Should be that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I can do the piss glasses at night. It makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
No, but it's a glass of beer. Like I wear my piss glasses at night, so I can That'd be fun. Corey Hart.
Absolutely.
That'd be fun. But hopefully we can beat the Halos next week too.
We should go full. We should go dries only.
I know dries are good. It'd be cool to get it's hard. They're hard to find dries though. You go to the
I like
DLCs. You go to the.
You got to go to the Barton Street beer store across from the jail. They got them locked up in they're behind the counter, so you can't swipe them.
We were at Duffy's Tavern. They got it on. They have bottles of.
That's pretty homeless of them.
I like it.
I like it too.
I did the Hoser smorgasbord. I went all through it. I did the blue, I did the Canadian, I did the 50, and of course the dry.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with the dry that night. Dry went number 1. Dry went number 1 actually that night.
I like a dry. I'm not. It is a homeless guy beer though.
This looks classy.
It does look classy. It looks nice. I remember going to the.
If you gave this to abroad, this looks as classy as having a High Life, which also is a cheap beer. That's
Yeah. I remember going to
Bregman.
Remember Embassy?
Hoppin's back too. Hoppin's a dog.
Remember Gore Park used to have Embassy. It was like a gay bar.
Oh yeah.
I went there thinking it was gonna be like Madonna tracks and like I thought it was gonna be really gay, but there was like guys who looked
people,
like me drinking
straight people ruin
Molson Dries.
They really did.
Yeah.
I was in there after hours once and some guy's dick. No, I was in there and we got to tour it. We got like the guy who owned the
you did a tour like Parliament.
No,
you tour the gay bar.
But no, I'm actually going to say something moderately cool. Serious. Okay. But we went in there and it was like an area and it was like, this is the area in this particular room. It was when they hid when it was like rated in the 70s or whatever. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ. I'm like, yeah, enough of the gay history. Can I have another beer, please?
Sorry, it wasn't Molson Dry. It was the one with the lightning bolt on it. What was that?
See,
Max Ice. It was Max
lying
Ice.
Piece of shit.
Sorry, it was Max Ice.
Yeah, a Max Ice would hit the spot right now.
Max Ice was I think that was an 8%er.
Yeah.
Max Ice was aggressive.
No, but the Molson Dry is like, it's 5.5, but it tastes like the beers for the fellas.
Yeah.
It tastes like a 5.
This tastes normal. Yeah. Max Ice is a bit
This literally tastes like
poisonous.
A regular beer.
Yeah. Max Ice is poisonous, personally. Mm-hmm. I remember Mike's Billiards near Earl Jam Space too. Ooh.
You go to 2-2 to 0-2 to 3-2 to Bregman.
We were buying Max Ices from the pool hall, and some guy came in and said, "You drank all my Max Ices." Like they were talking to for some guy.
Yeah, is it personal vendetta?
Yeah.
Ooh, nice pitch.
I like the idea of a bar ordering shit for one dude who's going to pay extra money to drink it.
Yeah, that's
not at home.
I like to. I mean, I'm not going to put. I like to think I put levity on the get Miller Lite at the bar train.
Yeah,
I got that there.
Yeah.
I've been there in a while, and I shout out to levity, the beautiful place. Yes.
There you go.
Say your fucking cracker ass down.
That's one of my faves that you'll rock.
Hoffman's the fucking man. Imagine we didn't have Hoffman. We had Romano right now. We up shit creek without a paddle, without a boat. You know what I mean? What's the point? What do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, shit creek without a paddle.
That's an interesting angle they're choosing here.
Yeah. All right.
Said maybe.
I said maybe. Here's this fucking story. He's fucking sucks. That was a career milestone homer. We don't have the sound now, we assume. They're getting that authenticated. You're gonna be the one that saves me.
We should do swing and a piss authentications. The cat hair.
Yeah, you send him like Guinness glasses we drank, authenticate it. Send it. Put that in the hall.
Yeah.
The beer we were drinking during the same time. They're right, bitch. Wow. He fucking throws strikes. That's what Buck loves Hoffman.
He says fucking a lot too. Buck's like, he fucking throws strikes.
You know what sucks is that they had. I wanted to make my name on the Beat the Street Canada Dry Bleacher Creature, but you can't. There's only so many things. I couldn't even use "Don't Fear the Leaper."
That sucks.
Yeah,
I haven't changed
I'm using Kev Shula like a fucking pussy. You're a famous player, I assume, right?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah, that's like your old like MLB.com thing.
Yeah. Famous player after the theater.
You can't even use "Don't Fear the Leaper."
Is Famous Player still a theater? Is it still?
Yeah, is it Cineplex? Is that the same? You're sticking your ass right there, mother boy.
Sit your white ass.
Stay your white ass in second base. I go Cat Williams at certain hours. The last time I did Levity, I did Cat Williams. It was fun. Certain person did not like that impression.
Someone didn't like it.
No, and it wasn't a black guy. Don't worry about that.
It never is.
It was a joke about. It was a white guy did not like my Cat Williams.
It never is. Yeah.
Yeah. Cat Williams fucking rocks. You ever see that bit? He's like, "Do not drink. You do not drink with your white friends. They are not." Black guys will stick to the same fucking drink that they enjoy. White guys will drink fucking anything. Just crushing, sweating, patting himself down. Yeah. This isn't ironic, by the way. I fucking love Cat Williams. He fucking rocks. He rules. I only do impressions of comics on stage that I love. I do Gilbert and I do Cat Williams things.
The Gilbert's really good.
I like Gilbs. Okay. William Habrady. Come on, let's get out of it. Let's get a fucking rally. I'm revved up. I'm fucking back on the Jays. Who thought it just took a good ball club for me to get?
Said maybe.
This is probably gonna be our longest stream of the year. I guess we're talking St. Patty's Day. We're on for like 7.5 hours.
That wasn't the season though.
Yeah, that's not. This is the season. This is a regular season ball. This shows up in your baseball reference. Yes,
that's it.
Suck my fucking dick. Jeff Hoffman is the guy. 2 innings. Lock it fucking down. Bottom of the 9th, Tony Tater's legacy game loading. We'll be right back.
Hi, Top.
Chicks dig the long ball.
Hey, have you guys seen Mark?
This might look like a typical light beer and a typical day on the slopes, but this is cold-filtered Miller Genuine Draft Light, so there's nothing typical about it.
Professional が知っている。ベストプレーの出発点は日々のメンテナンスにベストを尽くすこと。あなたのカーライフを見守る国家資格整備士。安心爽快なドライブの出発点をプロフェッショナルがサポート。エネオスドクタードライブ。メジャークオリティ。
En magasin, une seule marque d'huile à moteur part plus rapidement que les autres, c'est l'huile Motomaster. Elle est choisie par plus de Canadiens que Valvoline et Castrol combinés.
Motomaster, du solide solidement garanti, vendu chez Canadian Tires.
こんばんは。
あれ？
知ってんの？キリンラガービールをください。キリポン。No, no. キリンラガービールをください。
はい。キリンラガービール。
ミスタービール。キリンラガービール。
Everybody drinks Kirin Lager Beer.
Yeah, my dad ordered food. One more time before it gets here.
Farm fresh milk from Ontario's finest.
It's a funny game, isn't it?
Hamburger.
It's a funny game, isn't it, that baseball? You never know what the tweaks and turns you're going to get. But in a 6-0 game, in the 6th inning, you just didn't think.
What's it, 6-0?
It was 6-0 Sox. And the boys came back and took the cock. It
was 6-0. Right.
6-0 to 6-6. Bottom of the 10th. The Manford man is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at second base. You know what annoyed me when they first brought Vladdy up? They would pinch run for him every second.
Yeah, well, he was fatter, though.
He was fatter. But he can fly now, baby.
It was Grandma's cooking.
Grandma's cooking.
And he cut Grandma off. He said, I can't talk to you anymore.
On your feet. Hit it off the fucking reactant sign, baby. Virtual reactant.
Achoo. And achoo. It is off the reactant sign.
Let's give it up for Bud Light Lemon and Bud Light Mango.
It's lime time.
Yeah, it's lime time, baby.
Oh, I would love to crush a couple of those.
My grandfather, he was disgusted by lemon and mango. He was a strictly Bud Light Lime guy.
He hated it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He grew up in a different time.
Oh,
Things are crazy now. There's Bud Light Mango.
Oh.
When I grew up, it was Bud Light Lime.
Bud Light Mango.
Man, the 3-run Jack was so sexy. He's a dangerous motherfucker. He's a dangerous, dangerous motherfucker. And, you know, his batting average isn't great. Is he going to hit a jack here? No. But it's interesting to pitch to him because he's starting to swing the stick a little nice. And if he goes on first base, his run is meaningless anyways, right? Only glad he means anything. But that, you know, you're playing the odds here.
That's you.
That's you. Vladdy's tagging. Vladdy's tagging, and he did it.
Crazy.
What a gutsy fucking play! If he didn't, okay, if he got thrown out there, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's
gutsy. Because now a sac fly, a pass ball, a fucking wild pitch wins the game for the fellas and the baby blue.
He's trying to earn that money in the only way he knows how.
I actually love the intensity right now.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, but yeah. He ain't pinch running for.
Though it's a completely different story.
I know.
You're like, what the fuck you doing, buddy?
He ain't pinch running for him.
Fly! How do you not like that? How do you like? Yeah, Rafaela trying to throw Vladdy out, son of a bitch. Look at the fly there.
That's awesome.
Motherfucker flies.
Vlad's Zempic.
Georgie, let's drive him in. Let's get a W. We had a feeling moving the game. They're obviously bringing the runner in. Or they're infielding, excuse me.
That was awesome.
This is a big moment for Georgie.
That was fucking awesome.
That rules. This has been a fun game.
I don't
fuck with you. Still advanced. So, all right. Let's also give it up for Jeff Hoffman. I mean, go fuck yourself innings from Jeff Hoffman is sexy as shit.
Yeah. God rocks.
Especially with the Manford man. I don't like the term ghost runner because there's a guy on the bag.
He's not a ghost.
Runner.
He's a man.
I ain't afraid no ghost.
Love burping off the homeless beers. Unhoused beers.
Unhoused beers, yeah. We made the statement.
Yeah.
That's inside. It's 3-1. Right, a hitter's count for Georgie boy. Just a deep fly. I got a sack fly. Dubby. I'll take that. I'd fuck the Sox. Fuck this. Fuck your gay Netflix docu-series. Fuck you. Just go crazy.
No, go off. Keep going.
And they're putting them on. What's the point? They're going to pitch the bar show.
One time I saw there was like a group of like four Portuguese guys all sleeping on they were like sitting in lawn chairs on the driveway and they're all sleeping and there was like one of these in front of each of them.
Oh,
like noon.
They're putting Varsho on a pitch to Kirk.
Oh wow.
Bases juiced. I guess
fuck it, like you're gonna lose anyway.
Yeah. McMahon in every corner. Swinging 2000.
There you go.
Kirky hit a solo jack in the 6.
You just need something out there.
Show some respect to Alejandro Kirk.
Just put something out there.
The fans are on their feet. Let's go. What an exciting one at the Dome this evening. Oh, here's the thing I don't like about jacking the bases if I'm from the Red Sox.
Yeah.
He hits a bat and the game's over.
For real.
Oh, like, what are you doing?
And it takes you a 3-2 pitch. You're like kind of fucked there.
Oh, yeah. We love the prash. Okay, 1-1.
I would let him slide. I would put the pressure on.
But they think he can't run. You could turn 2.
I guess.
That's the strateg.
Still though,
Tony Tater's talking to Jose Barrios.
I would stress him out here. I would just
the Venezuelans.
I would let him pitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. You know that the chick doing the Oakland games? She's like, wow, okay, that's a home run for Brent Rooker. I like her too, but she's getting a lot of shit. I mean, sure, she's made some fumbles.
Yeah.
I like her. I'm not a hater.
You were getting some heat for
Let's go! Vladdy's fired up and down 6-0.
That rocks.
From the pits of hell. We were in the fucking pits of hell. We've rebranded.
That fucking rocks, actually.
That's a game change. That's a vibe.
Let's go Blue Jays.
Win. 7-6 down 6-0. Suck my dick. Next week's gonna be hide your kitties, hide your wife. We're doing late night piss next week against the Halos.
That's awesome.
What a win. Kirky saying, you're going to put him on to pitch to me? Fuck you. It's my second knock of the game. A home run, and then how about a walk-off fucking single? How's that taste?
Gotta have them ribs.
Actually, it was over his head. It could have been W and regular says, Vladdy's fucking fired up.
Yeah. He's a huge part of this. He's a huge part of that one.
Oh, yeah. The sack fly?
Yeah.
Woo! The sack fly that they're running from. Well,
that's fucking awesome.
We had a blast on the broadcast today. What a tipsy-turvy. Isn't this game a fucking...
It was a good game.
It's a fucking rocks game.
Yeah.
I would go as far to say that was the most fun Jays game all year, to be honest with you. That rocked. Kirky rocks. Vladdy rocks.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. That was us. We're back to 3-1 on the piss stream.
Back to 3-1 on the piss stream on the year. We'll be live next weekend.
We're over 500.
Well, I guess we'll look at the what the Leaf sketch is.
Yeah.
But we'll be there next week, and we'll be live. We'll figure it out. We'll see you soon. We love you to death. Go Jays. Enjoy the rest of your remaining years.
We should put some hamburger on. Just for fun.
Are we gonna get clipped again though? Or?
No, we're putting hamburger on.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta put a W hamburger. He's getting the fucking water. He's getting the Gatorade.
Neutral vodka
That was
soda.
a sick ass win. Fuck the Sox. Fuck
No,
the Red
refreshingly
Sox.
simple.
Netflix special fucking
Look at this big
bullshit.
joker here. The same dumb one standing in front of YMCA talking about, oh, look, they done spelled Macy's wrong.
Thanks, buddy. Ah, fuck. Yeah, put it back on.
Let's go. It was the orange Gatorade taking its set. Oh yeah. What a feel. What a win. That actually. Everyone around needed that. Tony's. Yeah, we need it.
Hustle around the face into the Blue Jay rap.
Alfonso Hamburger Jones is
sitting
on.
up there just trying to read the announcement. Sister Truett gonna come up there.
Yeah, this should be the winning actor.
Yeah, so
First, giving on the guard, Reverend Bishop Johnson, Pastor members and friends.
What a game.
That's awesome, man.
We, the members of Darling Rock Baptist Church, would like to thank you for worshiping with us this Sunday morning. And now for the announcements.
Hamburger.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's announcements.
Yeah, the
The
rally
junior
flies
choir
are
will
still
be
down.
out selling
Given it to the
dinners,
rally flies are still down.
$600
Rally
each.
fly's got to be done.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I'm sorry. That's going to be $6 each. And we like to thank back to the church, Brother and Sister Wilson. Stand up, please, Brother and Sister Wilson. That newborn baby. Look just like Pastor Johnson, don't it?
I gotta take a picture.
I remember one night I took Pork Chop out and see Janet Jackson in concert. Nice concert. Had words come across the screen. First word came across, bigotry. Everybody in the place jumped up and said, no. Next word came across. Man next to me said, hey, what's that word? I said, illiteracy. Oh, no. And I want to tell y'all one thing before I leave here. Every time black folk come out with something, white folk got to copy it. Hamburger. We came out the Jacksons, they came out the Osmonds. We came out with New Edition, they came out New Kids on the Block. We came out with rap music, they came out with MC Hammer. Hamburger. And no matter where I go, folks always say, why you say hamburger? Why you say hamburger? I say hamburger, so I try not to curse. Let me hear everybody here say hamburger. No, you can say it with Phil, say hamburger. Fellas, the next time you're in bed with your woman, you get up that good when she start looking at you, I want you to look at dead in the eye and say, hamburger. And ladies, don't you feel left out, because hamburger, I got something I want you to say too. When he start calling out your name and moaning and groaning, asking, whose is it, baby? Whose is it? Who's the best? You look him dead in the eye and say, hamburger. Hamburger, you folks been good. Good night.
Do you owe more?
Again, what a goddamn victory tonight. That was a hamburger. That was a beautiful comeback. And we'll be live next week at 9:30. We'll be back. We love you. We care about you. And let's go Jays.
Hey.